Oh, it's made by Rare. I actually... Ooh. Okay, that animation... How are they doing that? That's wild to see. I don't know, it's just wild to see something like that on the NES. Oh, music's done. I see, the music plays for 10 seconds. I see. Alright, that's fine. We don't get music. Honestly, though, this menu screen, they're kind of flexing their graphical fidelity a little bit here, because that's actually... For the NES, some of this stuff is a little crazy to do. I'm very impressed. It's like, it's not a big thing, but when you consider like how much you had to do by hand for some of this stuff, getting an animation even like that on the NES is quite impressive. Because you had to hard code a lot of, well, like not hard code per se, but like, yeah, basically hard coding. You had to really do a lot of hand work, like at the lower levels of computing to get it to do that. That's really cool. Also, VOD viewers, while you're here, hey, go after you're done watching this one, go watch something else of mine. Do it. I know you'll like it. You'll probably find your next favorite game somewhere in my stuff. Now then, let's play. Captain Skyhawk. Mission 1. Destroy enemy base. Okay. I did not look into the controls, so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Oh god. I can already tell that I'm gonna drive myself oh, man, actually, real talk though, ow. I am not seeing where the projectiles are. Wait, what did I get hit with that time? Wait a minute, what? Wait, what did I get hit with? I want to... Okay, wait. Oh, wait. No, my altitude. I have to maintain altitude. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, God. I have to manage my altitude and... Ow. And dodge. Okay. I was not aware of your game, Captain Skyhawk. Oh, I see now. I have to maintain my altitude in order to not die. I see. Interesting. And I'm guessing I have to lower my altitude at times to deal with certain things. Oh, God. Oh, man. There's no music, though, which is a little disappointing, but that's okay. Whoa. Oh, there's checkpoints. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. This is surprisingly stressful. Kind of reminds me a little bit of when I played Contra back in the day. I actually have a copy of Contra. I haven't played it in ages, though. I know I beat it once with a friend. Maybe we just sat and finished the game. Like, we just sat there and played until we finished it. Notably difficult game, I will be honest. I do like, graphically, this game is crazy to look at, because it's like, okay, they are doing that, like, projection 3D, which is really freaking cool. Hi, hey, Interactum, hope things are well today. Mash buttons. Honestly, I'm just kind of surprised at how much they had to, like, this is a lot of work to get looking good on the NES. And it runs super smooth, too, so it's like, oh, dang. Because even through, like, totally legit hardware, it's like, there's a lot going on with this game. Ow, I crashed into this. Oh, that's right, you can crash into the side of the canyon wall. I noticed that now. So I have to be careful not to actually crash into things. Oh, now I have music. Oh, God. Oh, I have no more missiles! I think I have no more missiles. I don't actually know. Funny that they give you music as like a reward for getting to the end of the level. That's kind of... I don't know, I find that surprising. Yes, got it. Oh, that's a lot of flashing lights. Ah, that hurts my thumb though to mash the button like that. Wouldn't recommend it if you can actually, but you can actually do barrel rolls. Oh, sick. Okay, that's actually really cool. Man, that's a lot. It's like, I'm just surprised how much you were. Oh, God. Oh, God. Got him. Oh. Got him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Get him. Oh, dude. But, like, Getting this 3D stuff working on the NES is that's insanely hard, man. Because you have to do a lot of that art. You have to do a lot of the art yourself. You know, you have to do that stuff where you have to really like hand do all the like projection. Because you have to. Oh, things are getting closer and further away. You have to draw all each state that they can be in. With programming. This is my flight training. I can see that. My aim is already kind of poor, but having to do this is insane. This is really sick, though. This looks awesome, though. Because again, like with the NES, it's like a lot of this stuff you had to do by hand. You would, like, it's like you had sprite assets. I think that it's like because that stuff was there, but you had to. It was so much extra work to get some good sprite assets to look nice. Because our tools weren't as developed yet either. Oh god. Come on. There we go. Planes destroyed 5. Only 5? If I recall correctly, pressing select will fire missiles here. Oh, I see. Okay. Dock with space station? What? Oh god. Oh. Oh. I don't like that. How exactly do I do that? Oh. Okay. Pixel. Perfect. Pixel perfect. How do I... Hated this area. I don't even know what I'm doing. Boop. How do I... How do I do this? Do I shoot something? Yeah. No. Okay. Think. Hang on. Just I can't control the plane. It's like an airplane. Just like, well, good luck. We're all counting on you. Okay, what am I actually... What am I trying to do here, man? Yeah? Pew. Oh my god! There's no way. I don't know why. For some reason, the side to side was my bait. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. The thing that confuses me is why is it that I press the X button on my controller and that's what gets me to go? Meow. Meow. Press B? Is it B? Ah, it's B. It is B. So X is equal to B then in my controller. Okay, I see. It is B. It is B. B to crash, yes. It's a shop. This is a shop? Alright, press B. Ow. Well, that's the weird thing. I'm pressing B and it's just making me go forward. Oh, good enough. Okay, good. I have 23 credits. Well, I guess you have to... Oh, you have to go to next... You have to get in here to go to next mission. Oh. I see. That's pretty good, though. Cannon. Buy Cannon 1. Yes. Can I buy Cannon 2? Yes. Nice. Turn to menu. Nice. Oh, God, that's flashing. Oh, that looks great. That looks awesome, though. Like, I'm just... Good luck, Captain. Mission 2. Drop supplies and crosses. How? How do I drop crosses? How do I drop anything? I slapped into the side of the hill. It's okay. Okay. How do I even begin to do that, actually? How does one drop supplies? Is it also B? Is that a Sphinx? Is that a Sphinx with a mustache? B. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, it did it. Okay, good. Oh god, I have to do that 3 times? Oh god, that shouldn't be too hard, but it's scary. It's mildly perturbing. I'll be ow. I love the music that plays in the game over screen. It's like it's just they're just having a laugh of it, I guess. I do like again. It's like there's something really impressive about getting your sprite art this way, because man, it is. Because it's a lot of programming to get stuff to look good at this point. It's not a lot of art. It's not like directly like 100% artist. It's like you have to be artist programmer, which is. Oh, I missed. Well, that sucks. Oops. I guess our boys do not get to have supplies. I am probably gonna fail the mission. I will be court-martialed. Today, I shall be court-martialed. Yes. Ow. I will be court-martialed if I survive this mission. They're hoping I survive so they can throw me in Guantanamo. Or whatever this world has. Frankly, this doesn't seem to be 100% Earth. Just mainly because of the beer dad sphinxes there. I'm not sure what's going on, but... Oh, yeah. No, they're mad at me. Wait, did I... Oh, do they let you go through again? Oh, okay, I see. Yep, it's the same level layout. Okay. So you have to go back and forth until you finish it. Okay. I think. Maybe. Either way, we'll make it work. Supply drop out is the same for bombs in other ways. Yeah, in other ways, yes. That I think I at least have that much figured out. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay. I at least have that figured out, but it's interesting trying to... It's the one thing I love about playing NES games blind, is that it's way funnier. Game over. Oh, we game overed. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. We could do that again. That was fun. G. Oh man, it's 500,000 to get first place. Alien Invaders, if I recall correct, from the OG box. Oh. I'm gonna be honest. I'm already intrigued because this game looks freaking awesome. I think the thing that's fascinating me is how easy it is to pick up, because I didn't look up anything. I didn't look up how to play. I actually did myself the service of not looking up how to... Ow. How many... Alright, question. I guess my question now is how many... Ow. I should probably figure out how many continues you get, because I think that was 6 continues is how much you get to finish a run. So I gotta remember that, because that seems... To me, that seems awfully important. It is... I do find it a little interesting that you don't get music for parts of the game, and I'm curious why that is, because I'm wondering if they just didn't want to... Did they not have the time to get music? Was it a... Because I don't think this would have been a stylistic choice, because there are a lot of NES games that had music at this point. I think. Depending on when this game released, I probably should check that. I miss this game so much. Honestly, I could... Like, here's the thing. This reminds me of my beloved Phantom Fighter, where it's like... There's like a hidden magic to like the NES era. I think that there's a point in time when games were little plane icon on your Hudson at the HUD at the bottom. Okay. Okay, I see. I'm not doing great this run, but that's okay. I'll manage. I think it's good that I spend a couple of times learning how to play rather than just focusing on like actually trying to win. Ah, okay, we're back here now. We're back to the... Now we're in the second... Yeah, we're in this part. Oops. Oops. Okay, so now... Okay, so continues are not relegated to that. Okay, interesting. So they don't say how many continues you get, they just tell you how many lives you get. Because we get a game over after a certain point, but after a certain number of game overs, we lose. Like, we have to reset. So that's interesting. It is actually kind of funny, too, that you can actually do quite a good job of, like, dodging stuff. As long as you're moving your plane, like, both up and down and left and right. So that's kind of cool. Like, you can actually... There is actually a consideration to 3D space, which is... It's probably being managed by variables in the code, and they might be... I would guess that they're probably checking if the two objects are on the same elevation, because that's what I would do. Because you would just have elevation saved as a, you know, like a variable that you check every frame, or, you know, like however many frames you want. Probably check it. They probably check it every frame. Depending on the frame rate, they could be running this pretty easily. Running that calculation wouldn't be too bad. Where it's like, oh yeah, like I guess well actually no, they probably would just adjust out. You don't change numbers if nothing changes. So like you skip over those parts, but if there is an input from the player, they probably change it. I guess just trying to find the buttons for the controls. So many hidden things I found without the OG manual. I might need to check that out then. Oh, he shot me right when I got in. God dang it. Okay. Trying to be careful, but oh god. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Whew. The only downside with this is that it's really hard for me to like press the button that much because it's like a lot of mashing to try and fire. I don't know. Let me see if I can hold A and fire. Oh yeah, you can hold A and fire. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're so good. My thumbs do not have to suffer today. I can just hold A and fire. That's awesome. Oh, come on. Come here. No! I want to get one of you. Yes. Meh. But I do like that I do seriously like that the plain art also just looks... I can't exactly tell what model that is, but it looks similar to the... it looks like an F model plane. I forget which one. It kind of reminds me of the F-22, but I might be wrong. I don't know though. They probably modeled it after a real jet though, because I remember that was something that for some reason in the 90s and early 2000s there was a lot of I think it was like declassified jet models and stuff. Because I know I actually have a bunch of these. It's probably why planes are so cool to me, but I have a bunch of models of. But I'm actually early game fires faster. Yeah, that's true because it does let you fire a bunch. But the I remember I actually have toys, like toy-sized models of the, let's see, the F-15, the F-22, I think the F-4, I know I have the, oh, what's it called? There's one plane in particular I just remember having, because I have the toy of it. I know I have a Blackbird model toy thing, which is really cool. Okay, there we go. Nailed it. Oh my god, first try. Okay, I'm getting better at it. Okay, I think I want, what are these? Buy missile. Yes. Oh, these refill my missiles. Okay, cool. So I can refill the missiles. Okay, we refill the missiles. We can't buy cannon, because cannon's 10, but that's okay. Hawk bombs. We don't need those right now. We'll just continue. Yeah, I do like the amount of sophistication in the 3D already is really sick. It's one of those things that it kind of showcases that 3D was figured out at a certain point. Like we figured out how to do 3D first through projection and like 2D trickery, which I don't know. Maybe it's just me being a little old school, but I do find that the stuff like this to me is a bit more impressive to observe. Because I always find it so fascinating to see how developers had to like figure things out at this point. Because there was a lot of things that had to be figured out before we could really like master 3D graphics when we got there. And this is also being done with a lot of imperfect tools, because the tools at the time also were pretty like ham-fisted. They were pretty like you had to talk directly with the computer and just be in conversation with the device. Yeah, and also testing was different because you basically had to like run it in such a weird way to test if anything was working right. Ugh. I think I'm gonna, yeah, okay, holding it at this point, holding it in these missions isn't really good, but the mashing is better in this mission, but. Okay, there it is. There. Oh, I missed by like a pixel, god dang it. I'm actually also impressed by the accuracy of the hitboxes in this game. Because that's another thing that some games, I think, get a little loose with, where they were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna make the best of this. We're gonna do really simple collision. Which at this point, doing very simple collision is not a bad thing in the slightest. Oh, god dang it. But it definitely, you can definitely kind of feel it when the collision is like a little off, you know? Oh, you can take, oh, that's kind of cool. You can take off and do that. Eh. I know that the closer I am to the ground, the less time I have. I need to wait for it to hit the ground, but it, we'll say because it's hard to escape from, but holding select and turning will barrel roll if I recall correctly. I'll try it. I'll try it in a little bit. There we go. Yes, got it. Okay, sick. I'm already kind of feeling the flight here. I'm already feeling like the flight controls. This is I think it's because it's not too much to pick up. You know, it's like okay, yeah, here's your controls and here's how to fly. Worry about that, and that's good. Also, it helps that they made vertical travel not too bad. Good work, supplies received. Okay, sick. Funny that they're having a fighter jet do supply run, but okay. It's Captain Skyhawk. He can do whatever he wants. Oh, whoa, holy. Oh, I'm smoking. Why am I smoking? Ah! Why am I smoking? Oh god. Okay, got him. What is happening? Ow! I keep slapping the ground! Eh. I beat this around 10 years old. Oh, am I running out of fuel or am I just diving like an idiot? Oh, the smoking is a problem. Okay, I actually recognize what the problem is. I think it's that they keep hitting me. Eh. Come on. How many of these dudes do we need to kill? Please, game. Let me escape. My sweet escape, please. You got hit. Yeah, that's what I was guessing, but I was like, okay, that's what it was. That's actually super sick though. They have like states and stuff. This game's doing a lot of cool stuff with their design already. I like that. It's funny to me that I've played other games that are like pilot sims, and this one feels like the best. It feels like the most fun to play. Definitely more than Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll be honest. I tried it once, and it's like, it's clunky. Dock with space station. Okay, there we go. Nailed it. Oh, I'm getting good at that. Ooh. Okay, can I get the cannon upgrade? Buy cannon 1. I'll buy 2 cannon. And then you can buy more missiles. You can still win this area depending on how close to the end you are. Oh, okay. So it's one of those things where as long as you're like careful about it, you'll be fine. Okay, you know, let's just upgrade the cannon again. Cannon 4. I'm pretty sure Cannon 4 is just able to pierce the heavens in a single shot. Destroy enemy base. Got it. Understood. In the cyan fields. Oh god. Oh god. I saw that dude and immediately realized I was in danger. Oh yeah, this is an enemy. This is an enemy pilot. Oh, I made him crash into a wall. Oh god, there's another one. I got hit by a guy. Oh my god, it's I actually like that though. That's kind of sick. They're making it so you have to deal with enemy pilots. Ow. You have to deal with enemy pilots as well. That's actually kind of sick. I don't need you. Be gone with you, jet pilot. I will say, seeing a red jet for some reason it reminds me of because in Ace Combat 7 there's a guy in a black jet and he's your main enemy, but it's like not like I say main enemy as if he's like there all the time, but he shows up like a couple times and he's the scariest thing ever. I think it's Mikhail. I think that was his name. I just remember he did a post-stall maneuver and it was rad. I just remember his post-stall maneuver and it being the coolest thing ever. Ow. This guy's here. This guy's a quarter eater. Oh, I got a game over. Oh, nuts. Okay. Honestly, that was fun, though. I'm okay with that. That was really good. We're getting better each time, so I can't really be upset. Oh, what? No, I don't. Oh, well. I see. Okay, well, we'll take that. We take those. I'm honestly more surprised that Milton Bradley is the one that licensed this one. There was definitely like a 6-episode OVA about this show, about this game. I actually found out Power Stone had an anime. I didn't even know that. I thought that was really sick. That one was really cool. I'm trying to think of all the games that had anime made after the fact. Not necessarily like games made based on anime, because those always exist, but I mean like games that existed and then got an anime after the fact. Which is weird that like of all the ones I can think of, it's like the Persona games getting their own anime series, which kind of shows canon teams in a way, which is kind of funny. And then I know Tales of the Abyss got one. I'm trying to think of games that I've streamed that have them, because it's like I'm trying to think of more. Mash buttons. Oh, I keep... See, my biggest issue is I keep not understanding that the hills are going to rise to my elevation. Just be careful. It's cool that the shadow actually moves to... See how the shadow is slanted? That's crazy. How'd they do that? That's actually tough. That's really tough to do. With projection, that's really tough. Like, again, it's coming down to... I'm really impressed by the audacity this game has to exist this way. This game's doing a lot of, like, actually crazy stuff. And they're doing it relatively, relatively well. For this era, this is crazy. There we go. Oh, man. I'm actually just kind of impressed that this game is not just as good as it is, but also, like, what it's doing with its resources. Like I said, I think there's a lot of tricks that this game uses that are really hard to master. I think it also comes down to like just the way that it is being played. I think also design-wise, you know, like I think these first couple missions are fantastic for getting the player's feet wet with like the mechanics and stuff, because this level, the fact that the enemies cannot actually shoot you is such a good introduction to this type of level, though. Okay. Oh, that's how you fire missiles. Okay, you have to press B and then wait until it locks on. Okay, I see. I might need to pop up in the instruction manual at some point, though. I'll pop if we don't get any further in the first hour, then I'm gonna go pop it open. Wait. You know, I don't know why it just occurred to me, but I wonder why they make a black bar on the side of the screen there. Because that's actually like the game isn't uncentered. It's actually just the game itself is like forcing that section of the screen to be darkened. I'm seriously wondering why that is, though. Is it just because I haven't destroyed enough? Okay, there we go. I was like, what is happening, man? Whew. Alright, now we have to dock with Space Station. I think the sound design's also been pretty solid. I think there are times where it's a little bit bare bones, but I think that I'd rather it be a little bare bones than it being, like, grating. Because there are some NES games where they just refuse to let anything... They refuse to let you have ambience. I think the NES era, though, they did a lot of work to try and keep music flowing rather than using... Like, we weren't using ambience as a thing, really, at this point. Let's see, let's use Canon, because I've been using the Canon a lot. We'll just stick with that. But I think this game's doing a solid job of trying to jump between letting the player have a break from the music and trying to make its music count. And that's pretty cool. I think that's actually a solid choice. Because I'm pretty sure this era, I think it can be a little bit tough to shake the trends of your time. You know, it's like you see a bunch of games doing certain things and you have to decide, no, not for my game. Because you have to stop and say, no, for the thing I'm doing, we're going to stick with what we want to do, because that's our goal. Oh, I missed. That's okay. Because I think that's more... I think, you know, the integrity to say no to QuickTime events. How's it going today, Joe? Honestly, though, I feel like... You know what it is? I feel like QuickTime events being introduced and it being a thing... as long as you introduce them properly, I don't think they're that bad. But I think when a QuickTime event shows up in a game where they've had none up to that point, it's like, you better make it count, because the disjoint between those things is going to be very hard to justify, you know? I think the one I think of is oh, what was it? There's a game I know of that has a QuickTime event that it's like, I don't think the rest of the game has any. I think it's the Bramble King, or what's it called? It's like this one. It's like Scandinavian folklore. I forget what the actual. I forget the actual game's name though. I just remember Bramble King. That's what I remember for some reason. But I know which game doesn't. You right. You know what's funny? Even in the horror game, I'm like, I don't really know if I'd want to do. Ow. I don't know if I'd want to do like intensive. I don't think I'd want to sit and program that stuff, because that stuff I get tired. I feel like sometimes with when it comes to programming stuff for RPG Maker, man, it's like I have taken enough time to figure out some of these things, but there are times where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna cool my jets with some of that stuff. Okay, I am noticing one thing. My fuel gauge is running, so I have to finish missions quickly or I'm gonna get cooked. Okay, where is... There we go. Okay, we're coming up on it. Ugh. Ah, missed again. Man. You know, they always make... It always feels like it's easier to drop bombs in other games, but I thought about it. The only other game I've played recently with, like, bomb dropping as part of the gameplay is a Roblox, like... it's like these two airships come and fight each other type thing. It's like World War II era. It's World War II core, I would say. Is like the style of the fiction, and it's definitely quite an experience to play that game. I think it's actually rather fun. It actually is a rather fun game mode, but it's really weird, especially because the main method of dealing the most damage onto the enemy ship is to jump on their ship and blow stuff up from within, which is kind of true of all airships, but still. It feels like a bit of a shame to not just use the cannons, though, right? Oh, god dang it. I don't know why it's so hard for me to land those bombs now. I did it earlier just fine, and now this time I'm just like, ugh. I think each run is gonna have one thing I have problems with. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. I've been trying to take it as easy as possible. And by that, I mean I've been blitzing through playing Clair Obscura in my free time. I missed. Wait, how did I miss that time? Oh. Oh well. But I had a lot of fun. You know, I got to play some games of my own. Got to have some fun. Tried my best to take it easy for once, because I do run myself a little ragged at times, so it's probably good on me to try and take it easy once in a while. Weh. Okay. Hopefully I can land the supply drops this time, because my god, I have landed none of them. Okay, I'm gonna bring myself lower. Oh my god, why? That time I thought I just landed it in. Maybe I need to drop it earlier? Maybe I think I need to drop it a little earlier when I see it, because I feel like I just need to... I need to land something in there. Yeah, I do think that the music being almost like a reward for getting to the ends of levels is a little bit better an option, but it is funny too, because I wonder how long it took them to get a jet noise that doesn't grate. Also, Nahamaha, I hope you understand that you deserve a good day, just like everyone does. And I hope you're having a wonderful day, because rest is something we all deserve. Ow, my face. And you know what? I hope you find something to laugh about today. That's the goal. The prize, joy. Ooh. I hope your day's going well. Please, no. Weh. Yeah. Do like the jet, like look at that angle. That's sick. It looks so good. Aw. I will say of all things that are making me feel better is getting to look at this. It's just looking at this game makes me happy. I think there's something about this game's art style that just is very impressive to me. I feel like it's the same reason why I like Kirby's Dream Course, because it's so freaking wild to consider. It's like, oh yeah, you were able to do 3D golf, basically 3D golf mechanics in, like, in this era, in the 80s and 90s. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, how'd you even figure that out? Ow, my face. Oh. Wonder if I could type out Morse code that I am Captain Skyhawk. Ooh. Okay. Yes! Okay. It's funny that you only need to drop 2. They just get 2 in there. It technically serves as a good bomb tutorial, but oh my god, that was rough. Yeah, now we're back to the... Yeah, this section... Fire missiles! Yeah, this section is a little bit scarier because they actually start shooting at you now. Get him! Oh god. Yeah, I'm actually quite intrigued by the way that this game does. It's like projection is basically just take an image and can you, like how you stretch and warp it to match. It's something that we do with parallax elements, kind of just by, you know, doing it by hand rather than doing it by like this, where you, like doing it by hand isn't by drawing it. Like you just draw the whole thing rather than having to code in a system so that you can make objects move quote unquote closer and further away. Because just based on the distance, the, like, perceived distance, they change the art that's representing the character. This sort of stuff is just wild to see at this point. Like, again, it's impressive to see how much more... There's a certain elegance to code at this point where it's like, yeah, it's still duct tape. It is still duct tape and screws like nowadays, but I feel like the duct tape and screws now, like, in this era was... to try and make the most insane stuff out of the most limited hardware. Which I think is super neat. Okay, time to dock with the space station. Got it. Yes! Got it again. I appreciate that the hitbox is generous. They didn't need to, but I appreciate it. Okay, let's buy cannon upgrade first. And then buy some extra missiles just to stay stocked up. Okay, return to menu. Okay, return to menu. Okay. But yeah, for everyone joining in, this game is a treat already. I like this one. I am curious how many levels there are, but at this point, I'm kind of curious if we can find that out without having to... God, that was fast. Why am I... Why am I going so fast? I don't remember this level being this fast last time. What happened? Whoa. Why am I speed? Oh god. I do not remember it being this fast last time. What happened? Why am I zooming? What? Thank you and you're welcome. One of these times I gotta... Okay, why am I going so fast now? Like, that one retry I wasn't going this fast. Why am I going so fast? God, the speed. Crashed right at the start last time. Oh, did I? Well, no, like, why am I going so fast, though? Because, like, I don't... The other level I wasn't going this fast. Ow. Oh, God. I want this enemy jet to leave me alone. I'm already having enough trouble staying focused as it is, please. I don't know why this reminds me of the bit in Top Gun. The bit with the canyon. I don't know why. Or at least, like, maybe it might... Oh, he dropped a bullet right in front of me. Okay, that's just rude. Man, that's some bull honky, as they say. I want him to crash again, because it'd be funny. Because they can crash too, which is kind of funny. Yeah, they... How come he gets to shoot backwards? I don't get to do that. Oh, good. We're there already. Oh, oh, he shot me right when I got there. Oh, it's levels program like this. I see. Oh, God. Oh, slid right into it like an idiot. Oh, but a game over, so I have to... You know, I will say, at least this game is definitely more generous with its retries, though. There are a lot of games where it's 3 lives and you're done. Which is... I like this game giving you 4 and 6 retries. They definitely did not need to, but I'm grateful that they did. Ow. Oh my god, I cannot stay alive for the life of me for some reason. I do think that the enemy jets are... they're a welcome addition, but it's also like, God, please stop. What's my worst enemy? My own inability to fly or these freaking jets? Please crash. I feel like this level's meant to be the big wall. Like this one's supposed to be the if you can't beat this, then don't even bother with the rest of the game kind of level. Because I'm definitely noticing that there's a bunch of gotchas in the level design. Because they're placing a bunch of stuff in a way so that they can try and trick you to... Oh, yep, I'm down again. It definitely seems like they put down stuff in specific ways to try and get you on the first run. It's actually... Oh, it didn't put it in. Well, Oda. I see. Because I'm noticing the way that they're setting up the level design is that like the first level doesn't do the gotchas in the same way. Because what they are trying to do is get you acclimated. Because see here how you move at this speed? Like this, see? Like this is the speed the first level goes. They're giving you time to assess a thing when it comes on screen. And they give you a space to learn, okay, the gray little diamond things are bad. Do not touch them. But in the other level, not only are you moving faster, but they're also placing them in positions that are harder to spot fast. Because it's usually like right after turns or when you have to go around something. So also you'll notice that like, look at how much open space you have in like between you and an obstacle you have to move around. Here's your first canyon, see? Like they're actually doing some really good level design stuff where they're trying to introduce elements on their own and then follow them up with an innovation. Like here's your twist kind of stuff. Cause like, oh yeah, here's this. Now here's this with an enemy at the end of it. Cause they want to teach you to be careful when you're going around corners. Cause you have to maneuver around things and then make a decision like, okay, how do I fight? And like, where do I move? Ow, I clipped the wall. Yeah. I don't actually know how many tickets I have. If there's a way to tell early, I'm curious what it is. And of course, this being the first, like, kind of boss fight, as it were. It's interesting that you have to learn just to shoot the balls. Ah! Press the controller on my lap and just start mashing. It's kind of like Galaga rules, you know, where you're like, okay, I gotta stop being so reckless. I'm pretty sure my controller is actually clicking on the thing now, which, honestly, kind of funny. I feel like that was something I remember once being very self-conscious about was, controller noises. Honestly, at this point, I'm just like, whatever, man. If it gets really obnoxious, someone would let me know, but it's like, I know that controller noises are just gonna happen. Especially in games where I'm getting, where I have to be a little tilted. Or when I'm using this controller, because for some reason this one has the loudest buttons. I am definitely not with it this run. That's okay. I have to use bombs for that one for the lulz. I see. I feel like keeping the bombs and missiles for when I absolutely need them would be a good bet. But I don't really know, like, besides the from behind camera, I don't really know when I will use missiles. I do know I need to blow up as many enemies as I can though, because they ow. Yeah, I am definitely not. This isn't gonna be the winning hand, but we'll play ball. It's fine. I am actually still like, it's interesting seeing how many things that developers got right in terms of design at this point. Because there's a lot of stuff here that is just solidly, oh yeah, this is just good game design. I think also the clear delineation between like enemy combatants and like and like, you know, like bad things to touch. I keep hitting those. Can I just get 12 bombs max? Oh, I see. That's pretty good. I'm gonna try using them for this boss because I would like to see if I can use them. If I want to try one at least because I want to see if I can use it properly. I do. You know what is one thing that did surprise me was that this game has its own category on Twitch. It kind of surprised me. Why? Oh, I got the checkpoint anyway. Okay, sick. Because that's something that actually was confusing to me, was this game having its own Twitch category. Because for an NES game, you have to be kind of good to get your own category. I mean, heck, I had to use games and demos for both, Phantom Fighter, and it's like, that game was like, then again, that game is one of the more obscure ones. I slid right into it. Really? Yeah. Actually, if you look at the Twitch stream right now, there's a category for Captain Skyhawk, and I for the life of me, I'm not sure why, but it must have been, like, this game clearly has, like, some, like, hey, god dang, I am getting cooked. I just hit the reset button on the system and just be like, all right, just let me try again, big boss. I need to, this run is cooked. Truly, this run is cooked. Nah, it's practice, it's fine. Honestly, the one thing that's tough for me personally is just internalizing not to run into the bullets. I'm not sure why though. I think it's because I see the white dot thing, and my brain doesn't think it's a bad thing because I'm like, oh yeah, it's not a threat. I need to internalize that I should absolutely not touch those things because I keep not registering them as a threat, and it's like, okay, I need to do so. I think it's also because my brain is not looking at the projectiles, I'm looking at my own plane. And I think as a player, I think I just need to, it's one of those things where you have to focus on not your character, but on everything around him. It's sort of like learning hand-eye coordination, right? Where you teach yourself how to do something with your hands without looking at them. It's actually something that I remember both my parents talked about when I was a kid, was that me and my brother developed really crazy hand-eye coordination because, you know, we play a lot of video games and we play musical instruments, so a lot of that requires you to just know where your hands are and what they're doing without having to look at them. And that's kind of a weird skill to put into words, you know? Because it's one of those things where we don't think about it often. Our kinesthetic sense, you know, like when we're walking, when we're, like, you know, picking something up or putting something down, we don't think about what our hands and legs are doing. We just, you know, we just do things. You know, it's pretty internalized to just do stuff. But more specifically, it's like, okay, when you're playing video games, it's interesting how much you have to build up that muscle memory to be able to do that sort of stuff on command. Sort of like when, I feel like every time somebody first plays a video game, they always have to look at their hands while they're doing stuff sometimes, and it's always breaking that habit where you don't have to look at your hands anymore. And that's the sort of thing that's like, okay, how do I get to that point, you know, as an adult? I know it's funny because I know that with video game controllers now, basically as long as I know the orientation of the buttons, I don't have to look at my hands when I pick up any controller now. Which is kind of which, you know, like when you put it into words, like, oh, that is kind of weird because it's just like I can just pick up a GameCube controller, you know, like an NES one, an SNES, and it's just okay. I don't need to look at it to check the buttons over. I'll just you know, move my hands on it and just keep my eyes on the screen. But then it goes the step further of, okay, in the game, move away from staring at your character and move to looking at everything on screen around your character. Like, okay, right now I'm focusing on the jet because I'm trying to figure out what the jet does. And then when I'm feeling good, when I'm like ready to, you know, advance my gameplay as it were, then I can improve on this by simply not doing that. There we go. Got it. Oh, nice. I appreciate the generous window for that because that is very good. Okay, let me see bombs really quick. How much are they? 2 credits and you can, yeah, you can have 12. Okay, sick. We'll buy those. Then we'll buy another cannon upgrade. Or buy a cannon upgrade. That's right, this is the first one. Oh, god dang it. I forgot. Okay, so now we have bombs, we have missiles. Okay, yeah, we're good. Supplies. But yeah. I did not... Can someone really quickly, because I want to make sure I have a frame of reference for when this game came out. Can someone look up the release date of this game? I know I looked at it before stream, but my brain is blanking right now. And part of it's because I've been flying a plane, so I need to... I don't want to, like... But I appreciate that the NES just has so many, like, freaking awesome games. Because there's so many games on the NES that are just so freaking cool to look at, man. Because all of them are great for study, you know? It's like... It's one of those things where as a game designer, it's like, oh, you need to check 1987? My god. Man, just think about, like... So that would have been... Okay, so this would have been mid to late NES era? I think it'd been mid. Because I think the if I recall correctly about the Super Nintendo, it was... Was it 91? 92? I know that the SNES was 90s. 1990, okay. It's weird to me because I always think it's younger than that. But no, it's 1990, huh? Man. Oh my god, it's 30. Oh god. Oh god, I'm smoking. I got hit right away. Oh, I'm down. Okay, well that's an instant continue. Oh, I see what they're trying to do with that. They're trying to teach you to dodge right away. I see. That's actually pretty smart. Even though I don't like it, but it's very smart. Because they're trying to make you move. Because you can't just sit there. Oh, because they always fire at middle screen. June 1990. Yeah, I was not alive then. But it's fascinating because because this would have been 3 years before that. So yeah, it would have been mid to late era NES. So this would have had a little bit of time. This would have had some time to be able to look at other games on the system and be able to say, okay, yeah, here's what they're doing, and here's like some techniques that they have. But man, it's insane. Like, it's crazy to me how much like older titles can teach a game designer. It's kind of why whenever I see game devs who don't play games and don't play older ones, I always feel like they're missing something deep. They're missing a lot. They're missing some deep stuff there. Because there's a lot of gameplay mechanics you can learn, especially applied to modern games from stuff like this. You know, it's like, okay, what is their sound design doing? You know, what are they doing and not doing that is making the gameplay experience the way they wanted it to be? And even more so, it's like, okay, what design choices are they making that you agree with or disagree with? You know, being able to analyze the game. Because I think I just agree with everything they did here, because this is sick. And bullseye. Yes. I was gonna say, if I crashed after doing that, that would have been great. I would have liked it if I crashed. I'm grateful I didn't, but it would have been funny. I think it would have been very funny if I crashed, because it would have been like, all right, bullseye, boom. Oh boy. All right, we're back to destroy enemy base. Got it. We have returned to the cyan once again. Hello. I will say, their color schemes... One thing I do appreciate about these color schemes, though, is that since most of their enemies have warm colors, it is... Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, this is a Gatling gun! Ooh. Oh my god, I can just hold the button. Look at how fast it fires, man! Oh my god, that is the most annoying sound ever, though. God, it's like an A10 Warthog is passing over. This thing, the fire rate is ridiculous. It sounds like a freaking massager. It's like one of those massage chairs, but it's like gone haywire. I'm pretty sure that gun could just like this gun. This is that Waiata. This thing is insane. Not Gatling gun yet. That's right. There's another upgrade above this. There's power beyond heaven. Oh my god, you could do so much damage to the boss with this. Holy crap. Oh my god. Look at that! You can demolish the game with the Gatling gun upgrades. Oh my god! Just... The next time there's a space station, I'm going to buy every Gatling gun upgrade. I want to see this thing... I want to see it, like, crack reality. Oh my god, no! It's so freaking funny, though. It's like the most insane firearm ever. This is the move that made Maverick cry. Just infinite bullet. Oh my god. It sounds like a metal guitar. It's like... This is what it sounds like to listen to Slayer albums. Just... This is awesome. I'm just having so much fun with this. Oh boy. Alright, we're nearing the hour mark. I hope everyone has had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I spent it the best way I could have. Playing video games and being a dork, and staying in my pajamas as much as possible. I did have to watch the dogs this weekend, but it was very fun because the old one, I was able to give her a really easy weekend, so she was able to sleep. That was nice. And the weather was thankfully cooperative. It wasn't like sunny, but it wasn't awful, which is honestly better than anything. Okay, we are locked in. Oh, good. Cannon. What do you mean I can't buy Cannon 5? Let me buy more. Do I have to buy something or something specific or? Oh well. We might as well refill on missiles while we're here anyway. Alright. I feel like the rapid fire gun definitely does make the game a little easier. Mission 4. Pick up scientist. What? How do I pick up the scientist? Also, that... Oh, God. Oh, that's water! Oh, that's actually sick. Oh, God. That... Okay, real talk, though. That water animation actually is kind of sick. They could have just left it entirely blue, but they didn't, and that's actually really cool. Okay, so I need to stay lower to the ground in order to pick up the... Yep. Oh, yeah, we can cook with this. Where is scientist? Where is the man of the labs? Where's my D-class? Well, they're not D-class personnel. That would be a different guy. But where's the scientist? It's like Half-Life. Notoriously, a game I have not actually finished. Actually, come to think of it, that is surprising. Man, there's a lot of games that people would be really confused if they found out I never actually finished them. Oh god. Oh wait, what? What the heck is this? Oh, because that's why. Oh, he got me right at the end. Oh, and that's the last game over. Oh. Oh, man. That's okay, though. That was a great run. Okay, can I just say... I just, like, like, all the different... Oh my god, I just realized those bouncing loops are the letters. What? Dude, these guys were off the chain with this, with the programming. They better have paid the graphics programmer really good. Oh my god, they should have. Man's deserved it. I feel like the graphics programmer on this game was carrying the entire development on his back. Like, dude was like cooking. Man was cooking with all of this. My goodness, man. Whoever did the graphics for this game needs to know that they did a great job. Because holy crap. Like I say, man, I think that, like, here's the thing, graphics don't make everything, but when it comes to the NES era, graphics were like, if you could do crazy stuff with your graphics, that was king back then. Because it was graphics were, it was like gameplay was almost taken for granted because everybody knew, like, if you were in one of the good companies, graphics were, like, gameplay was just kind of a given. It's like, okay, just like, you know, make sure you make something that's fun and has interesting rules. Okay. And it was easy to be the innovator because you could just try stuff and maybe land on something good. But it's like graphics were the space race, where this was the era when graphics were in their, like, the experimentation was going crazy. Like Sega having their like insane R&D for arcade machines, you know? Ow. I really need to stop getting hit by that stuff, because that is absolutely causing me a lot of pain. But, like, and at this point, this would have been right when... Because, let's see, when the Genesis came out in 91, as I recall. I don't think Sega had more consoles before then. I don't remember. But it's like... It's just fascinating because, okay, that one I don't think I got hit by, but that's just, you know what, I'm not gonna, okay, that one I got hit by, but it's, like, I remember, Jacob Geller did a really fascinating video about the evolution of, like, the best looking game ever, and it's actually really cool to see how he explores the topic, because it's something that has affected the development of games for like, you know, the entirety of the industry, really. Where as graphics got better, exponentially so, the games that spawned from them have changed. I do think that at this point, chasing graphical, you know, fidelity, realism, I don't think realism is good to chase, but I think graphic fidelity. See, I really liked it when games did have to restrain themselves in terms of scope, where you could just make something really, really pretty and do some really cool stuff, both gameplay and, you know, graphics-wise, and then not have to build, like, out this, like... I'm that person who yells at a game when... If I see a download size of a certain, like, above a certain point, my eyes roll back. It's like, okay, whatever. It's actually... I actually had to uninstall the Oblivion remaster, because it just... I can't, it's like, you know, it's a cool, you know, it's Oblivion, it's pretty good, but I just can't justify 100 gigs for a download. It's just not reasonable. No, it doesn't matter what game it is. Even if I like it, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna give up, like, a good portion of my Xbox's storage for one game, because that's a massive amount of investment for a single game. It's actually something that I found that with a lot of modern games I'm actually getting quite peeved with, is the lack of restraint on graphics for that reason. It's kind of like you have to fire at something and then... Oof. You have to sit still for a crucial moment. That's really hard to do. Whew, okay. Got through that again. Okay, I see now what the objective is, because I had to think about what's going on there. So, we have 4 bases to take out, and once we do that, then we can go to the big base. Okay, I see now. I was reading the menu, and I was like, oh, wait, that's what it is. It's that there are 4 bases powering the big base, and we have to take care of the 4 little bases before we can go to the 5th big base. So that would imply to me that there's probably 24 levels then? Well, wait. No, it'd be 20. Just continue to strafe during those? Yeah, the strafe method is probably the best method, honestly. Man, this game, I am really liking this, though, already. This is really cool. I can tell it's gonna get hard as heck later, though, but I'm appreciating it. It's actually something that I'm grateful to Clair Obscur for a little bit, is that it's not too bad a download. I still am a little bit like, but I do think that the art design around the characters is very, very good. I'm a big fan of the characters. I do think that hi, how's it going? It's going good, Julian. How are you? We're having a lot of fun with this one. But the thing I'm thinking right now, this game looks fascinating. It's really freaking cool. I like this game. I like this one a lot. It is funny. It is interesting, though, because I'm thinking of, like, times I've had fun playing games recently. Got me, I'll be back later. Okay. Nice for you to stop in. Ooh. Let's see. Line it up. Okay, I think this is good. Booyah. Okay. It kind of seems like as long as you're, like, close enough, then they're fine. Okay, cannon 3. I'll make sure I'm full on missiles, and we're good. Okay, we're good. No. But it's interesting because between this game and Clair Obscur, because I've been playing, I was playing Clair Obscur earlier today, and it's interesting that between the two games, I feel like this one, in terms of graphics, probably had to do a lot more heavy lifting on that side, because on Clair Obscur's side, it was more heavy lifting on the art direction, less than the graphic side, in my opinion, from what I can see. And what I mean by that is not that, like, it's like objectively one is harder than the other, because I don't think that's the case. It's that the challenges between the two would have been different. And this one, it's just getting the graphics to even be this way in the first place. Whereas for something like Clair Obscur, it's more about, okay, how do we get this game to really pop? How do we get the graphics to be, like, take good ideas and then make them stand out, go further. I will say, though, of all things, Ben Starr is, like, leading man material all the time, and it's like, it's almost frustrating to me that he exists, because it's like, man, how am I to lower my standards for leading voice actors? What am I to do? Am I supposed to lower my standards? Because I won't. There we go. Okay, thankfully that was quick. Holy. Because Ben Starr plays Clive in Final Fantasy 16, and he plays a character named Verso in Clair Obscur, and it's like, please. This guy could voice any leading character, and I would just be like, yep, that's good. That said, I think the most confusing thing to me is that the main guy, Gustav, in Clair Obscur, that guy, he's voiced by Charlie Day, which, I'm gonna be honest, that confuses the crap out of me. That confuses me. Because it's like, in my head, I just keep seeing It's Always Sunny, and it's like, oh, okay, that's what my brain conjures. But Mans has range. It's like, my goodness, man. It's like, how did you do that? But I think what intrigues me is that it's not that games became easier. I don't think games became easier or harder to develop. I think it's just that the types of challenges we face now are so different. I think especially on the creative side, because I feel like it feels different when we're in this age where innovation is harder to come across, right? Like, you come across innovation through new combinations of ideas, not necessarily new, like 100% brand new mechanics. Because games, I think, have kind of figured out and filtered out, like, through rapid fire evolution, what mechanics work really well, which mechanics work okay, and which ones are bad ideas, you know? And I think this one, actually, it's funny, because I feel like this game, it hits a lot of the good mechanics, like, you know, ones that were probably kept by a number of people. Plane, please. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that should be good enough. Yeah. There we go. Whew. Okay. Maverick. Wait, no, not that. We need cannon. Give me more cannon. Please. More cannon. Alright, nice. But I do think that in terms of graphics, I think the best thing you can do is make something fun. I think both this game and I've been talking about Clair Obscur, but I think both of them do a great job of that. I'm using that game as my modern touch point right now, just because it is interesting playing, like, because I don't often get to play games that are like of the moment, because I just don't. Ow. It's usually because I'm busy with other stuff, or I'm just like, you know, I'm like relaxing. But it's been nice to play something on my own time where it's just been me and the game. I have some nitpicks for sure, but it's like, eh. It's one of those things where subjectively it may not be my favorite game of all time, but like objectively I'm like, no, this game slaps. It's one of those things where as a game designer and a scientist, this game is sick. But it's like as a player, it's like, oh yeah, there's some things I'm like, oh, you know, it's like I kind of wish this wasn't this way, or. And some of it's definitely just me me personally being like, eh. Oh god, I don't know what it is with the bullets where it's like their arc just confuses me for some reason. I don't know why though. I'm not sure what it is about the bullets that is making my brain not internalize that how to dodge them. It's funny too, because there can only be one bullet on screen at a time. You'd think it'd be easier to dodge. You would think it'd be a little easier to dodge because there's only one on the screen at a time. It's actually kind of funny if you actually take a moment and consider that you can only have one bullet at a time, so it's kind of funny that I can even get hit by them, you know? Now, my only concern is there a way to get one-ups? I imagine the answer is probably not, but I kind of wish that wasn't the case. But I do think that I think the challenges of today's game design is, again, it comes down to different problems. Some of it's creativity, but I think more of it's just, I think optimization is my biggest pet peeve now. Because of all things that I've ever been angry with in game design is lack of optimization. I'm a big stickler to quality over quantity, but I'm also, to me, the importance is in trying to optimize the experience, because the number one thing you want for the player is that even if your game is going to be obtuse, you know, there's going to be things about it that are meant to be a challenge and meant to be kind of frustrating. One of them are possible. Ah, I see. Very good. I probably should have to keep an eye out for them then. But it's like, it's one of those things where I have found that I think some devs have really taken for granted the power of modern computing. And they take it for granted, you know, like I think people take advantage of the fact that, oh, they have the storage for this game, it'll be fine. And I think that's a poor decision. It's actually funny because I'm trying to make sure that when my next game comes out, I still want to keep the download size as low as possible, because I despise long downloads. You know, it's like I remember Helldivers, I had my ire for a bit because I remember I did not like that it was a long download. The base bar score needs to be filled. Oh, wait, there's a bar score? I need to figure this out. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, can I buy any more cannon? No. No more cannon. Okay, missiles are full. Missiles are full. Are bombs full? It's funny because the store kind of reminds me a little bit of... For some reason it reminds me just of the tiniest bit of the Conquest of the Crystal Palace store. But we don't have the funny lady. I miss her. Remember, I thought she was kind of funny. Alright, rescue scientist. That's correct. Alright, here we go. It's funny that the player character is allowed to have as many projectiles as they can on screen, but you can't, but the enemies only get one at a time. Kind of zoom. Okay, we're doing good. I need to remember the layout, because it seems like the layouts, since the layouts are the same every time, I don't need to worry about surprises from the level design. I just need to learn the levels. And on a sight read, some of these are actually kind of complex. Base bar score needs to be filled. Ah, I slid into the side of the wall. Let's see, power. Trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out what the bar is so I can figure it out. Repost gets connection issue. Okay, let me see. I'm guessing it's that thing in the middle. That'd be my guess. That'd be my theory right now, is that it's the thing in the middle. Strafe. Strafe. No, it shows where the 4 bases are. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I'll have to look when we're in the mission zone again. Okay, we're already in the base. We're in the base zone. Oh, I didn't. Okay, we got him. Nice. The little dude. We pick up the little guy. First half of secret weapon installed. First half of secret weapon? Secret weapon. Oh. What is the secret weapon? What is the secret weapon? It better be a faster Gatling gun. Oh god. Oh, the missiles come from behind now. Oh god, that's even worse. That is arguably... Oh, that is so much worse. I love it though. It's much more like actually in line with how jet fighting works. I remember that was the thing I was taught in Ace Combat was, if you're gonna take out an enemy, get behind them and give them the rockets. Or missiles, but you know what I mean. I remember online, me and a friend, I kind of pissed him off a little bit because he was the one who like got me into Ace Combat, and the method I would play is I would use long lock-on and missile duration basically. Because essentially what you can do in Ace Combat is, in Ace Combat 7 at least, is that you can equip items to like augment your plane. And one of the things I would do is get all the missile stuff, which makes it so your missiles can last for a long period of time. Which isn't really realistic, but it's very funny watching a missile chase somebody for like a whole like half minute. Like 40 seconds to half a minute. It's like, ugh. Well, like 30 to 40 seconds. Not a half minute would be shorter, so whatever. Point is, it's whack. Nice shooting, Captain. Nice shooting, Tex. Dock with space station. Alright. Weirdly enough, this is the easy part. I remember I owned the Top Gun NES game, and I remember docking with the... Like, trying to land on the boat is the most insane challenge ever. It's actually kind of crazy. Yes. Nice. Okay, good. Because I remember that you would try to... You know, it's like you're trying to deal with the landing, and you just mess it up every time. I remember playing that game. I would play the first mission and have a lot of fun, and then try to land and immediately get a game over. Just game over straight out. It's like, alright, cool. Alright. Good luck, Captain. Destroy enemy base. Got it. Oh, it's the pink zone. Or I guess it's like indigo, but whatever. It's pink. It's pink on that side. Alright, bring out the funny gun. Bring out the gun and destroy Funky Boy. Oh god. This isn't too bad. I think at this point the level design is like, it seems like they're changing out enemy types though, which is actually also kind of neat because they like, there are some enemies that are carryovers like the little pyramid ones, but it is interesting seeing that they're doing more enemy types. I think the helicopters kind of worry me because that circular motion is interesting. There was an enemy earlier that did a similar move, but red bar during the info screen is also talking about. Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't even internalize what it actually had on it. I just knew that I saw it, and I was like, okay, cool, got it. I retained none of that. It's like trying to lasso fish. It's possible, but very difficult. That is the retainment level of my brain for that moment. It's like catching water with a net. Oh yeah, this is. It's insane how much the gun makes a difference. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to fill the red bar. Okay, I see. So if I fill that red bar entirely, then I get it. Okay. Then I get it. Okay. Oh god, I'm already smoking. They hit me with a bomb. Oh my god, that was the end of the run too. Aw. Nuts and bolts. That was good though. That was fun. I think it's funny because this game, it feels like no matter how many times I mess up, I'm perfectly fine. But I'm wondering why is it when I lose in this game? Maybe it's because I'm streaming, right? But I do wonder why this game doesn't get my blood pressure going, but when I lose a boss fight or like an optional battle in Clair Obscur, I get angry. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what it is though. Alright, let's try again. Maybe it's because I need to kill more enemies. Maybe that'll help me out some. But I'm not sure. I think sometimes it's like it feels, I think with games, especially strategy-based games, it feels sometimes more like it's your fault when you mess up, you know? Whereas with an action game, it's like, okay, well, you know, it's like slip of the hand, you know, you had a moment to react, it's fine. Which I guess maybe Clair Obscur gets weird because it's technically both of those, you know? Because you have moments where you have to do reflex-based gaming, and then you have moments where you have to do... Whereas this game, it's pretty much like all reflex. The memorization is more on just trying to remember enemy locations. which is vital to remembering the level. I am noticing, though, that if I don't finish a level in one run, I have such a low chance of getting the red bar filled, because it counts all the enemies killed, but it doesn't count the enemies in between lives, so I have to be careful of that, because that could be okay. That's fine. We'll just make it work. Kind of sucks, but we'll make it work. One tip that always helps me is keep my nose up during the overland. Alright, mash buttons. Button mashing time. I wonder why that is, though. Ah! Oh, pfft. Actually, you know what? I would like to reset. I would like to reset. The music, I will say, the music is definitely rejuvenating. I think it's funny that even when you lose, the game is like, hey, you're not doing too bad. Like, they're trying to be nice to you about it. Rather than being like, oh yeah, you died. Everything is over. The world is over. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that game. I appreciate the sentiment, if nothing else. Ah. I keep getting pinged when I'm like trying to relax a little bit, which is definitely not helping me out. Also, we're at the hour mark. I hope everyone got to have a good weekend. And I hope that everyone was able to find some time to like sleep in. Grounds up continue only if you're low enough most of the time. Ah, I see. That's why you say keep your nose up, because you want to maintain altitude. I see. That makes sense. That actually make... Oh, God. Wait, what? Ow. Oh, pfft. That doesn't help me much. I'm already... I feel like me losing a bunch of lives in the first level every time is definitely not saving me anything. I definitely need to be better about preserving lives in this game. Because holy crap, it is definitely not helping me. Maybe that's why I'm finding I'm not really dodging a ton, is because I keep having those moments where I think I'm in danger, but then the ground stuff doesn't hit me, so I think, oh, okay, the bullets can't really hit me. And then I get hit again. Ah! Actually, exactly like that. Yeah, we'll just... I think if we get a game over in the first level, I'll just reset. Any other time, we'll continue, but I think if we can't get through the first, like, this area alone... I would even say if we can't beat the first set of levels until we get to the next base, I would say even if we can't do all of that without losing a life, then I would say we should, that it's like that's worthy of like reset. Because I think we can beat the game if we have the lives later to do it. Like the extra continue would be a lifesaver. But it is funny though, because I feel like flight in games is one of those topics that is just kind of ubiquitous with video games, but not in the same ways. Because oh god, I don't know why sometimes that time I just fat thumbed the D-pad. That was my bad. That's just a skill issue on my part, truly. Woo. But yeah, this weekend, like I said, I spent it trying to take it easy. Played a lot of games. Oh, trying to make sure trying to be careful. I want to learn the thresholds where I can lean in and land some shots without staying in front of them for more than a little bit at a time. There we go. Whew. Oh man, that was pretty good. But yeah, I think along with just taking it easy, I also got to sleep in some, which was nice. I've been having a weird issue that I haven't been having a lot of dreams, which I noticed the more dreams I have that are like, you know, vivid, or at least just, you know, I can remember at least parts of them when I wake up, That's how I know I had better sleep, which is kind of linked to better productivity for me. So not getting that is a bit worrying, because it's actually, I've noticed that it's actually been part of why I've been having some issues with my work lately. Do you chance to don't mind scuffing it? I would also see your reactions barrel roll, but it's hard to control. Okay, alright, so it's select and B, yeah? Oh, wait, that one. Well, no, that's not it. That wasn't it. Alright, I didn't do it right. Is it... No, it's not start. Select and... Oh, God. I might be able to do one at the space station, too. Eh. On Overland. Okay. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try it when we're in the next level. I'll try it in the next one. I'll at least try it. We should at least see it. The fact they even have it is kind of sick. I would like to see it. Yeah. Come on, hit the plane. Oh. I'm seriously curious how much you have to get in order to get the perfect score every time. Did I land it? Oh, just right. Nice. Okay, so there's a spot in the center of the screen direct that you can land it, essentially. Okay, nice. Alright, let's go. Oh, man. I love NES games. I remember one of my first projects in college was having to make, essentially, meteors in Unity. And I remember having a lot of fun with that, because I was just, like, very, you know, kept it simple, clean, easy. But it was also just a lot of fun for me, because I like messing around with very simple... God bless America. I like messing with very simple physics and graphics. I think in a lot of games, there's a lot more you can get from making the most of what you have. Like, for me, I am what I would call a polygon pincher, where it's like, if I can trim a model down by, like, a couple polygons, I will do so. Like, I would rather the models be elegant and, like, exactly as much as they need to be, but not... Because my biggest nightmare was loading up Starfield and finding out the polygon count of some of the models of, like, bottles in ships and stuff. Because I remember seeing one, and it was, like... I think it was, like, a block of cheese or something. And it was just... It almost made me vomit, seeing the polygon count. Where it's like, dude, you do not need thousands of polygons for a block of cheese. Like, what? Like, do you have a quota for megabytes this model is supposed to take or something? Like, you don't need that. Like, you don't... There's no reason to have that many polygons. It just, like, it boggles my mind why that even exists in the first place. Then again, I think I'm just grateful that that game has slowly faded from memory. Because I did finish a run of the game, and I'm very sad I did. Because I almost feel like the game lived better in my mind as an incomplete memory, and not as a total recollection of what could have been. Truly a shame. Then again, that's not even... I think Starfield even holds at least, like, somewhat a piece of my brain, because it's like, oh, well, at least some of it was okay. There's actually another game that I'm probably gonna talk about on... I do that tier list every year of all the games I played, and I know that one of the games I played off-stream is probably gonna get... It's holding select and pushing D-pad to the sides. Whoa! Whoa! Meow. Whoa! Okay, hang on. No, that just... I'm sorry, that just... Holy... Whoa! Look at this! Meow. Oh, that... Wait, that dodge move is so sick, though. Look at this. Meow. Why did I drop that? Huh. Meow. I just like doing it now. It's Wow. Oh man, that's actually just just messing around, having fun. They're like, God dang it, Captain Skyhawk, please stop messing around with the barrel roll. I know you just found the functionality. Stop using it. It's like, no. How about I don't? Let's try spinning. That's a neat trick. And it just proceeds to see me spin into the universe. God, I need to see if this is on Sprite. I need to see if this game's on Spriter's resource. I need to get this plane spinning as like a... Can I get this plane spinning as an emote? I would actually love to see if I can make that, because that'd be hilarious. I did say it's hard to control. It's not even too bad that to control. I got shot by something. That's what actually killed me. I didn't even die because of crashing. I just died because it was like I was just an idiot. Oh boy. Ah! Yeah, why do I keep picking that canyon wall for some reason? Oh, it's because it's just out of view. I see. There we go. Okay, one down. That's okay. We'll make do. It'll be fine. Oh boy. I need to make a gif of this plane spinning stat. That would be hilarious. Just take like the frames of it going through a turn and just make barrel roll emote. Actually, that would be kind of sick. Cause I imagine this is what, like 32 by 32 pixels, probably. I can smell the pixels on it. I missed. Oh no. Oh man, I'm wheezing a lot today. I don't know. It's kind of surprising because I didn't talk that much this weekend. Besides to myself. I did sort all my cards though, which was, I think I put it up on social medias a bit that I sorted my card collection and I resorted all the new stuff. Basically, if there's loose, like if I get cards from any means and I haven't sorted them yet, it's like, okay, I have to sit and do that. My card catalog is it's actually kind of concerning me that it's getting close to full in a couple ways. I'm like, please no. I am not ready to admit that I filled a card catalog with cards, because that seems concerning. Certainly looks like a problem though on the outside, huh? Meow. Meow. Okay, Sphinx. Okay, we're coming up on it. No, why? Well, at the very least, we might have killed enough enemies to get the, we might have killed enough enemies to get the bonus. So we might get something out of this at least. Needless to say, we'll get one of the lives that I threw away. So that's good. At least that'll be worth it. That'll be marginally worth it for all this trouble. Truly. Oh boy. But yeah, I think this weekend was good for me because I was able to get a lot done on the administrative side. And of course I just got to have fun. I think the grind culture is definitely part of the concern for me for a lot of game devs lately, because I think a lot of people have said that have made it so that work is their life, not part of their life. God dang it, I keep seeing it too late. Oh, God. Because I think that's something that's definitely kind of been concerning me about a lot of my colleagues, both on the VTubing side and on the, and just like in general, you know, seeing other indie game devs seeing. Oh God, I'm throwing lives away. This is bad. But you know, it's like seeing other game devs seeing. Oh well, that sucks. But it's like, I didn't like other musicians, other people, just other creators in general. It feels like a lot of them are, it's like they're so concerned with like racing to some imaginary top. It's like, I don't know, man. It kind of feels like the thing I've kind of picked up on at this point is that chasing the top, you know, trying to be the biggest or the largest, or trying to chase some like goal that's like as if there's some sort of tangible end goal to ambition, you know, to the ambitions of getting, you know, like of being big, of being renowned, being famous or whatever. It's like there's no end to that road. It's like to me it's more like the path of enlightenment, where it's like, okay, you're going to chase this forever. And I think anybody who jumps onto trying to be a creative and thinks that there's an end state of it is sorely going to be in pain for their life. I think of all things, it is really hard to find. There's no end state in being a creative. I think it's also true though with games. It's exceptionally true, because I think if you're gonna make games, there's no end point in being like. There's no end to learning. There's no end to getting better at making games. It's just, oh yeah, you will be working on this for the rest of your life in some way or another. Just pray that it's not the one same project your whole life, you know? It's actually kind of why I try to limit the dev time of a game, because as one person, I kind of recognize, okay, if I overscope a project so I personally cannot see this to its end, then I messed up as a developer. You know, it's like, okay, this is This is way outside of my ability to do. And I should have worked more to to make a game I could fulfill, right? I actually think that's why Red Genie was just right. I was able to do it in, like, little over a year. And I think that's just solid. Oh, god dang it, I got hit. Oh, down I go. Meh. But, you know, it's like, I think every dev has a different threshold for that sort of stuff. Especially when you have friends to work with, you know, if you have, like... If you're one of the devs who's on a team, you know, you're a small team, or you're on, like... You know, you could divvy up the workload, but... I find that a lot of people make work their life, not life... You know, part of life is work. But... I think it's very easy to let your works control you. And that is a bad combo. I think it's very easy for creatives to end up accidentally hurting themselves in the process. Because they think it's part of the process. Like, oh, I need to hurt for the process to work. And it's like, no. Goodness no. Don't make that your thing. Pain is temporary, and so will your success. Like, you know, it's like, I don't think people should be candles. I think people should be trees. In that, if you treat your success like a candle, you will inevitably run out. If you treat your success like a tree, you'll cultivate it for the rest of your life, and it'll outlive you. Man, that's a good quote. Okay, hang on, I need to write that one down. I need to write that down. I actually had a wisdom. Oh, I cannot. I have to land first. I see how it is. There we go. I'm writing that one down. That one's actually important to me. Success and workflow, you know, it's like... Success should be... like a tree, not a candle. Should grow past your lifetime. So I feel like a lot of people work themselves like candles. They treat themselves like they are meant to be burned down. That one day it'll be worth it when they've spent all they have, and it's like, well, maybe. But by the end of it, there will be nothing left to give. There'll be nothing left to burn. I feel like those are those people who work their whole life and then they retire and they don't really get to enjoy their retirement. It's like, well, you should have been enjoying life the whole trip there, you know? Like, when I hit 70, I hope I'm still enjoying life the way I am now. May not be the same life. Granted, I won't be able to run as much as I used to. But... I won't be able to... well, maybe I will be. Who knows? Some of these old people are going crazy with the fitness stuff, you know? Like, some of these old folk are able to, like... I say old, but, like, you know, older people... Like, people who are older than me. It's like... Some of them are really able to cook in the sports still. So it's like, I don't know. I guess my hope is that I'm still like that. Man, to be blessed at 70 being able to snowboard still. God, I wish. I hope so. I think that's the prize, you know? Just can I reach 70 and still be able to go like playing soccer or something, you know? Or I'd at least like to be like my family friend named Dave. Dave was like in his 60s and still able to run around and play soccer as much as he wanted. I think that's a blessing, man. I think it's true of my mind too. Is like, you know, I want to still be sharp as attack when I'm older. Ah! I don't think I'll be able to play games like this though. I imagine one day my reflexes will slow enough that I won't be able to do this again anymore. That's okay. If I'm still streaming by then, if Twitch is still around by then and I'm still streaming, I would at least appreciate it if I could find more games that would allow that my brain could keep up with by that point. I'll finally beat Zelda. I'll play Zelda 1 then, and it'll be like 100 years after Zelda's out. God, wouldn't that be a treat? Play Zelda 1 on its 100th anniversary or something. God, wouldn't that be crazy? Whoosh. Alright, not too bad. But it's, you know, it's like, I think about my own work ethic and philosophy a lot, because I wonder why I don't grow as fast as other people, and it's like, well, yeah, because I take weekends off. It's like Sunday night, yeah, I stream, sure, but it's like I do take weekends to actually sit and do nothing, you know? It's like I don't really do the whole I'm going to work every day, all day. Because I just can't see myself doing that. Even on projects I'm really passionate about, you know? It's like when I'm writing my books, when I'm making my games, you know, it's like I still recognize though that they need time to cook, you know? I can't just burn myself to a crisp trying to get this thing done. Because I know that my best work does not come when I'm exhausted. That much I know with certainty. Sometimes it you know, it's like sometimes I get a late night, you know, wild hair, but I still get a good night's sleep afterwards, you know? One thing I did notice about the missiles is the missiles are meant to get you to not attack the jet, so you can't get a big score. Interesting. So I'm noticing it now that they use the missiles as a shield so that they can not get hit like that. Wait. There we go. Nice. I'm grateful that the docking with the space station is not a hard thing to do. I feel like if that was hard to do, I would be in pain. Because that would be insane. Okay, we're full up on everything, so now we can just go. There's nothing else to do. Ooh. Mission 4. Pick up scientist. Alright, we're gonna go scientist guy again. Science guy. Oh, man. I do think it did occur to me now. Oh, well, I just died. Well, but it occurred to me just now when I was looking at all this. God, why am I? Oh, because my altitude's probably not high enough. Ugh. Oh wait, no, the ships are anti-air. I see. Like they're anti-air in the sense that like they're actually good at it. Oh God. Trying to think about how the barrel roll is usable in this game. How do you use it besides the flex? I wonder if you're supposed to use it to... I wonder if it gives you iframes. Because I can't think of any other reason why you'd use it. Huh. Okay, I'm trying to get them to... The thing I want to do is try and get them to shoot so I can... I should have just kept going. Oh, I game overed. Nuts. Hey. I keep getting to the... Oh, well. Alright, fine, pee-pee. Fine. Oh, boy. Oh yes, my favorite high score is when you put ASS and everything, yes. Of course. Man, this game looks chonky. I just looked at the stream preview. I don't know why, it's not that it looks bad, it's like, I just imagine like, dude, this game, NES games on stream just must look like, it's crisp. It's one thing I have found that maybe it's just because I'm a bit of a weirdo, but I kind of miss when games had this pixel look. Like you could still feel the artifice, you know? No, iframes never knew how to use it properly. Meow. Ah. Well, it is better lateral motion, so that's pretty good. What is the objective of this thing? I'm seriously curious what the barrel roll does besides being a flex. Because I do wonder what its objective is. Okay, hang on. Let me pause real quick. Let me look up the instruction manual because I'm curious. I'll pull it up on my phone and see if I can't find it. Captain Skyhawk manual, NES manual. There we go. I think it's on here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Aliens have secretly invaded our planet. Their mission: destroy Earth. In remote corners of the globe, these evil invaders have built 4 land bases, each designed to drain Earth's energy and feed it to their space station. What? Just a few days, the power drain will be complete. The alien space station will vaporize Earth with a deadly laser blast. What? Mission 1. Oh, there's 9 missions? Oh, God. We've only got to like mission 4! Mission 9, destroy alien space station. What? To barrel roll to the left, press select and while holding left, barrel roll to the right to pause, to restart after pausing, press the start button again. Yeah, of course. Dive, bank left, bank right, climb, cannon, lightly tap B, press B button to lock on, press B to fire again. Okay, hawk bombs, press B, hold down and release. Hawk bombs, fire at alien forces in all battles except air-to-air combat. When dropping supplies, limited supply, buy more space station. Interesting. Okay, credits. Earn 1 credit for every enemy plane you shoot down in air-to-air combat only. Oh, so the credits are specifically the shoot-down jets levels. Okay. When 64 more aliens are destroyed in a battle, you get an extra life. 100 bonus points are awarded for each alien destroyed. So you need to destroy 64 enemies? Holy crap. Let's see. So the enemy bases, fight enemy planes, space station docking. They actually explain how to do all that. Holy crap. Drop supplies and crosses. They explain every single mission. Holy crap. Oh my god, they even explain how to do the final boss. I have never seen a game where the manual states, hey, here's how you fight the final boss. And it's like, oh, that sounds easy. Oh my god, the game has the audacity to say, yeah, let's see you get there. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, just destroy the bases, forehead. It's like, oh, okay, I see. And it's like, oh, cool. I see now. I understand. The game really says, yeah, this is exactly how to beat the final boss. Go ahead. Because they straight up tell you outright, oh yeah, you beat it by doing this. And it's like, what? Because they actually say, just shoot the outer pods first, then go for the eye in the middle. And I'm like, I have never seen a game so, like, boldly state, yeah, here's how you beat the boss. Like, not just, oh, here's the basic mechanics of the game, and then they expect you to learn how to beat the boss. No. They just tell you, yeah, here's how you beat the boss. We don't expect you to get there. here's how you beat the final boss of the game. In the manual. It says it right there. Shoot the outer pods before going for the eyes. And then it's like, nope. After that, they're just like, yeah, you're on your own after that, Noble. It's like, Roger out, Roger Noble 6, you're out. See you later. Triggers just sitting there like, please no. Never had the manual. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny though. Just kind of funny because I feel like looking at the enemy design, I could intuit that's, oh, shoot the outside first kind of thing. Especially because this game has made a point of training that. Actually, I guess that's funny. The game trains you into doing that first, and then they kind of. That's weird because they train you to do that from the base fighting. Because when you go to attack the bases, you do the same thing. Okay, so I do know that shooting down these jets is super important now. Oh, come here. Come here. There we go. Because the more of these we shoot down, the faster we can get our upgrades. So that's actually super important. Sheesh. There we go. Come on. Come on. No, no, no. There, yes. Oh, God. Yes. Nice shooting. Holy crap. Yeah, this game I could absolutely see driving like a little kid crazy because they could play it for hours. This is definitely an I'll play for hours kind of game. Like you just get sucked in and you're like, yep, I need to win. I need answers. Cannon. The laser cannon. Missiles in case we need them. Nice. All right, let's go. Actually, funny thing, a lot of NES manuals had basically, okay, here's how you beat the game kind of things. Because I remember the Metal Gear manual actually has, I have it in the other room actually, the Metal Gear manual. It actually does tell you, here's the level layout and how to get to where you need to go. Because the level layout is definitely not like, because they're like, oh yeah, you need this intel because you're Snake. And it's like, oh cool. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Oh god, I forgot that the fire hit hurts. Meow. But yeah, no, it's like, it's actually kind of fascinating because I feel like it's such a faux pas now to try and like showcase too much of the game and how to play it, unless you're talking about very specific genres. Like I would say fighting game trailers actually do this now, where they try to showcase the character and how to do combos with them before you ever get a hand on them. It's like, oh yeah, we want you to see that the characters are really cool and how to do these snazzy combos, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. That's neat. Not really like my favorite thing ever, but I get it. Man, I will say it is really hard for me to trust pre-ordering or buying any fighting games now, because I think Mortal Kombat 1 kind of snapped my trust on that. I played Mortal Kombat 1 and I got it. I trust NetherRealm. That's the problem. I trusted them, and it was like. Because every game before that I had pre-ordered, I was super into, One of my big pre-orders at college, Injustice 2. I loved it. I was waiting for a long time. I still have the shirt. I still have the jersey shirt that they were handing out. The, like, green and black one with the Batman polygon helmet. Still have it. It still fits nice, and it's surprisingly still intact. But it's one of those things where I seriously feel like I do feel like some games, though, it's like I feel like a single game can really, like, destroy the trust of the player and the player base. And I feel like Mortal Kombat 1 did that for me. It was just like I couldn't handle that. Oh god, I do not want a game over here. Not here of all places, please. Any other level, truly. Oh, come on. I was about to say, please. Like, do I have to ask nicely? Whew. But yeah, I think that some games it's like nowadays. I also think that the business side of gaming has definitely gotten far more ruthless. Even though even back in the day there was still some subterfuge with games and stuff. There was still a lot going on back when games were, you know, the games industry was spinning up, but man, I feel like nowadays it's a lot more. It's a lot less it's less sunshine and rainbows than even we'd want, you know? I guess I don't know how better to put it. It's like it feels like not everything needs to be happiness and good times, but man, it does kind of suck when you're just like, I just want to make a thing. Why do I have to be like doing marketing and business and all this like crazy stuff just to? It's not that marketing is that crazy, but I mean, like, you have to be hyper aggressive about it in a way. You know, it's like, oh god, I got shot. You know what? That's on me. I forgot that on the left, the enemy's right there. Yeah, got you, enemy. That time I slapped a pyramid. That one's my bad. I slapped the pyramid. That's my bad. Oh god. God dang, what? For some reason it's the little pyramid gun guys are really throwing me off right now. Oh god. Oh god. So I think it said 8 missions, 4 levels each, so 30 that'd be 8 times 4 is 32. Unless my brain, yeah, 32. And then 33 makes the final mission. So that's curious. Good lordy. I was like, I'm getting scared because I don't wanna like crash, man. I think I'd rather go through this game using the minimum number of lives rather than trying to earn extra, like play risky and earn extras. I feel like it makes more sense to do it this way. Oh god. Oh, my altitude is really low. Oh god. Okay, we're done. Holy. Oh man. I do think they learned how to do that rainbow effect and threw it in everywhere because it looks cool. I feel like that rainbow effect, they definitely learned that and said, oh yeah, we need to use this everywhere. Now we just need to use this rainbow effect everywhere. All the time. Every time. I don't know why I'm getting so nervous about getting hit here. Theoretically, if I wanted to, I could just spend the time avoiding missiles and just, you know, like, I don't really need more resources right now, do I? I just need to take out enough jets to go forward. Not that big a deal. Oh no, I got hit. Oh, God bless. God dang it. Yeah, I might just want to focus more on dodging than shooting. Yeah, there we go. But Man, we're already at 2 hours. This is definitely in the scale of, oh man, the stream is gonna feel like 5 minutes, not 4 hours. Oh boy. I appreciate games like this though, where I just get sucked in and I'm like, nope, I need to keep playing. I'm excited. This is fun. Yeah, Narochnum, this pick, fantastic. This pick is fantastic. I swear, you're like, man, you're like, your formative years for games were goated. What the heck, man? You got this, you got Legend of Dragoon, you got friggin' Super Nintendo stuff. Like, man just had the, like, heavy loaded. This crap's awesome. There we go. We'll just fill up on everything. This game is very goated. I feel like if I had this, if I were to choose between this and Top Gun, having seen gameplay, I would have definitely chosen this, like, 100%. Oh my god. I'm thinking about how much it was mentally painful to play Top Gun as a kid. It's funny too, because like the only other NES games I can recall as a kid, because my mom only let me play a couple of them. It was like we had Mario. I was allowed to play Mario. Sometimes I was allowed to play Go-Go 13, which wasn't really that violent. It just was like looked funny. And I played Zelda 2. And I had a game though that I had to play regularly called Math. It was like Math of Grover. You had to solve math problems and send Grover to space. It was Sesame Street. It was kind of cute. I actually had quite a bit of fun with that one though. I need to see if I can find it. If I can like find that game on Vim's Lair or something. Or I'm sorry, totally legit NES hardware. I know how to use the one missile type though. I know there's it said you can press and hold to do some of the other ones though. All right, scientist picked up, and we still have at least some work to spare. We have some to spare though, so we're good there. First half of Secret Weapon installed. Nice. Yeah, I feel like some games I like looking up just to see if I remember them all. I know one of the ones that I got for the DS, just so for like preservation's sake, was the personal trainer cooking for the DS. Because it has one of my favorite recipes I've ever cooked in my life, which was this beef dish that was in the Spain section. Oh my god, that recipe is so good, man. Some of the best food I've ever eaten. And I don't remember the recipe very well. I should open the game up again and see, look at it. It's funny though, because it's like, it feels like one of those things that it's like, it's a DS game. Well, how good could the food? God bless. Uh-oh. No. Yeah, we can continue. That's fine. But but man, man. So I think the one game I always dread, I dread ever opening again, like my personal copy, is Nintendogs. I feel like Nintendogs is the one that I'm like, dude, I don't know if I'd ever want to open that stuff, you know? So I feel like that'd be way too sad a thing to do, you know? I feel like Nintendogs is one of those games where everybody's like, please no. Don't make me think about that. It's like, oh. I know everybody, I think my brother actually, like, we each got to get one copy of Nintendogs. I got Dachshund and Friends because my brother went Husky and Friends, and I was like, yeah. Yeah. It's funny too, because as much as I'd ever want to choose a breed of dog to adopt, I never do that. Like, that's the key thing. I always go and adopt dogs. I never buy from pet stores. It's just, no. We go and find our friends where they are, not get them from a store that definitely did not acquire them ethically. Then again, a lot of adopted animals, like, oh, they're here. I'm like, man. But I prefer to find family, not conscript. I don't know. I love my mutts though. Alrighty. Yeah, because I think all of my dogs, it's always been I can estimate their lineage, maybe. I know the only one I actually can is the youngest we have now, but that's just because he was the quote we have is that it's basically, yeah, he was. If we didn't get him, who would? And I love my dog. I love my dog, but he is kind of stupid. Like, it sounds mean. I think it sounds mean, but it's like, my boy is exceptionally good at learning commands and, like, you know, knowing how to listen, but there is not a thought in that brain. Truly a guard dog beyond guard dogs. It's actually funny because he actually has taken on the job of being like the guard dog, because he watches the house very closely. But he's also very socially awkward. He does not deal with other dogs or people the same way. Most curious. I think some people would feel a resonance with that dog. Because I think it's reasonable to be wary at times, especially when you're uncertain. You know, you don't know anything. Meow. Okay, we're good. You know, I feel like at this point, now that I think about it, I really do think the barrel roll was just added for flavor. The barrel roll really is just flavor text, which honestly, I can vibe with that. I think it's kind of sick. What did I get hit by? Beg your pardon, game? Oh, the fire rate is much higher. I see. I'll take it a little slow. We want to win this one. There we go. Wait, I just realized we're on mission 5. We only need to do up to mission... It's up to mission... Extra life! Ooh. Oh, we got the extra life. We actually did it. Yeah, because it's destroy the 4 bases and then... Because this is mission... I don't even remember. Okay, but that means that we're close. That means we're really close. We're actually getting there. We're getting there. We might be able to do it. I kind of hope I don't, because that means that we have... That means I have to figure something else to play on stream. I could just replay this, though. We'll see. Pray for success. Accept failure. Or just work for success and pray to avoid failure. Whichever you want. Flip a coin, say a prayer, whatever. I do find that the act of prayer can be a form of meditation. It does not need to be to God, if you do not wish it to be. You can send it to yourself in the future. Or to yourself in the past, because you can remind them that, hey, things turned out okay. This too shall pass. So it is. Say la vie. That missile will not hit me. Poetry. What is wrong with me today? I have a lot of energy. I did make dinner today. I was very pleased with myself. I did slow cooking. I did a slow cooker. I didn't take a picture of it, but I did slow cook. I did a pork shoulder in the slow cooker again. Oh. I am excellent at cooking now. I'm excellent at using the slow cooker now. Because the main thing about it is just knowing how to combine things in a way that, okay, if you put these things together for 8 hours, I have 69 credits. How can I spend any? How can I spend any of that? How can I spend my credits now? There's nothing I can buy that's important enough to break this. The holy number. Nice. Oh, man. Mission 6. Good luck, Captain. Alright. Drop supplies and crosses. Oh, God, we gotta do another one of these. And the orange. I don't know why, but the pronunciation of orange is orange. I heard that in Poppy Playtime, and it has never exited my brain since. Which is funny, because I didn't even play the game. I just watched somebody play it, and I heard that thing say orange, and it just changed. It fundamentally changed how my brain sees the word. It's just, oh, do you want to say orange, or do you want to say orange? Or do you say or hinge? You know, like how Eminem says it. Or hinge. Door hinge. Yoink. Yes! Oh, thank God we got that one. We got that one easy. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, the fact that the ground enemies are this fast now is kind of scary. They are zooming. What the heck? I am grateful for the rapid fire gun. Oh, I was trying to. I shouldn't have gotten cheeky with it. I was trying to make good use of the strafing method so I could. I'm trying to get some extra points. I want the extra points so we can. I want to try and get an extra 1-up. Well, that wasn't worth it. That wasn't. That wasn't worth it. That wasn't. It just isn't worth it to do that. Okay, just stop being fancy, ODaM. We don't need to be fancy. We need to win. This is a great run. We do not need to lose it to being a goofball right now. Oh god. It does seem like the difficulty sort of plateaus a bit if you get really used to the controls, though. Can't say it's a bad thing, but it is definitely an interesting point of thought in the game design with this one, because it does feel like once the novelty of like, okay, yeah, you're still learning the controls. Once that's gone, it's sort of like, okay, yeah, the difficulty stays about the same. I think the enemy types. Ow. The enemy types are welcome, though, because they seem to fire at slightly different methods, but it's still, at the end of the day, just dodge the bullets and don't get hit. You know, it's like, just dodge forehead, and it's like, okay, got it. That's pretty easy. I could do that. Oh, God. That was a close one. Kind of wondering, is this a similar layout to the other one? Oh, God, I ran over the mountain like a fool. What a goof. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, I have to avoid those fire mountains. Or as Shadow says in Sonic 06, gotta watch out for the fiery areas. I hope I can do somebody proud by being able to reference that game now. Oh. Oh, God, wait, what hit me there? I thought I was safe for that one. What? What did I slap into? Whoa. Oh, wait, no, there's the... Frazzle, frazzle. It's fine. That's bad. That's bad. With the amount of lives I have, that is bad. Oh, good lordy. Yeah, I think I got a little too... I did get complacent, though. I am now seeing what I was doing wrong there. Because I noticed at that time that I was specifically... Well... I noticed at that time I was specifically... I'm trying to dodge the bullet, so I run into the hill instead, and that's what was killing me. So I need to remember that when I'm trying to dodge bullets, I need to absolutely not overcompensate and just... I should probably make a point of just, if I'm trying to dodge a bullet, move away from elevation, rather than move towards it. Because that would definitely save me a lot of headaches. Oh, God. Need to go back to mashing again because I don't have the Gatling. Ooh. Jeez. But yeah, I actually made dinner today as a ramen, essentially. I made like a thing of I made like a bed of ramen to put the stuff on. And I turned the liquid part of the slow cooker stuff into basically what would be the broth of it. It was rather filling and rather impressive. Granted, the weirdest bowl of ramen I've ever eaten, given that it tasted nothing like ramen, but it was more like... It's more like onion soup with noodles in it, which was kind of interesting. It's pretty good, though. I did enjoy it. Like, I remember at one point I've likened game design to cooking, and I think in some ways it's that... There is the truth, though, in that... You won't be able to recreate some of the things that made a game the way it is, you know? Because sometimes lightning does just have to strike, you know? Like, you get a certain thing to happen just the right way, and it's like, okay, you just cannot touch this anymore, you know? Feels like I'm doing the Dougie, but in a plane. I was like hitting the Dougie while I was in the plane. I don't know how I did that, but it's kind of cool. Ah, God, my hand. Yeah. Whew. But yeah, I think cooking and game design there are things in common with the art form. I think with any art form, there's a Venn diagram between any other art form. You know, it's like with clay sculpting and food, it's like, you know, it's like any individual touch will change the thing fundamentally. And of course, if you put it at the wrong heat, it'll explode. Which is also true of cooking and clay pottery. You know, it's like... And with game design, it's like there's aspects of making games that you put something at the wrong level, you put something in the wrong space, it will not hold up and the cracks will show really fast, you know? Some of it's metaphorical, some of it is literal, too. I mean, heck, I think about the fact that any game that makes your console or PC turn into a jet engine technically is also making the heat a little too high and causing cracks to show. Technically also true. If a bit of a strange consideration. So I do feel like if you have to consider you have to consider that your PS4 will actually take flight when you turn on a game. It is a bit of a problem, you know? Remember that was actually something I kind of ribbed a friend about because he owned a PS4 and sometimes he would turn it on and I could tell it was on because in the other room I could hear it. And it's like, oh, that's cool. At least I know he's playing a game. Because I would just hear it go ring. I do think the dropping supplies is probably the hardest one. At least for me. I think personally for me it's this is the hardest part. Alright, good. I can just hold the button now. Whew. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's feeling it. I do have a question of older games, like I would say like this era, 1980 to, let's say 80 to 89. Does anyone have a favorite? I would say favorite game, like let's say favorite game for gameplay and favorite game for music, or are they the same? I'm curious if that is if that would be the case, you know. I think if I were to answer the question, I'm thinking that, oh god. Okay, that one I ran right into. That's my bad. But I'm thinking about it. I think music-wise, it's probably Phantom Fighter, just because I think Phantom Fighter the music is just awesome. I ran straight into that one. That's my bad. Weh. Okay, but at least we're done with the mission. We're good. We're good. We're good. But I think gameplay-wise, part of me wants to say... I want to say Zelda 2. Because I like the gameplay. I like the gameplay of Zelda 2 a little bit too much. I think it's a lot of fun, personally. I'm a big fan of also there's a couple of games like there's one, oh, what's it called? Oh god, I got it recently too. I actually own the cartridge. I'm trying to remember what the game's called. But it was like a point-and-click style adventure. It's like the D&D style adventure game. Conquest of Crystal Palace for both of those. Honestly, goated pick though. I do remember, like, both of those were that was fantastic. Love Zelda 2. Yeah, Conquest of the Crystal Palace was awesome. I do still hold that one fondly. I still remember the clicking. Emeraldo made an edit that was like a montage of me having to save state the final boss, though. I remember that one very well. It was very funny. I love his edit. And that game was fantastic. I think that one's definitely, I think that one's in my top 10 for NES games now. I think this one also is there. Because I think both of those games are like, my god. I think Conquest is just such a stylish game. Gameplay was sick. I remember the depth of level design there was crazy. It is almost crazy to me how well some of these levels have aged. It's actually something I have found with newer games that is curious. Is that it feels like newer games age faster. Because it feels like instead of making graphics that will last the test of time, they make graphics for this time. And then from there they start to kind of their design purpose and philosophy changes because time actually weathers on them. Oh god. Yeah, this is where it gets dicey. This is fast. Man, I could totally see somebody putting on the Top Gun soundtrack on like a vinyl and just absolutely blasting this game the whole time. I could do that. I would do that. That would be me. Then again, I would also just play... I feel like I would be stuck right now, like, in my current state, I would be stuck right now because I would want to play Danger Zone on the guitar. Which I do know how to do, actually. I am, you know, it's a funny thing is I was gonna say my number, but I was like, wait, nobody would text me. What am I talking about? No, my business email's there, but that's for business. That's not for fun. But I do know how to play. Wow, wait, the level's already done? What? Oh, well, that's less than helpful. Wait, that was our first continue. That's right. I just realized that was our first continue. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are so good. It's because my brain is doing the thing that I said it should do. Where I'm not looking at my plane, I'm looking at the projectiles. I'm taking in the rest of the map. Ow, never mind. Oh my god, I just realized what... Wait a minute. Can I? Oh, I see now. I understand now. I need to build up speed. I need to build speed. Over speed. Ah! Most games at this time of the story in the manuals where Congress went through each of the story menus and gave the whole news sequence of this to give you the story. I appreciated the touches of it too. You know, it's like also the little things. I do also miss when... So I guess it's weird now because now the expectations are kind of reversed, that you're expected to get all of the story from the game and you're not supposed to have external sources for, you know, telling stories. But I almost feel like you kind of lose a little bit if you don't get to have that weird, oh, this is what this is supposed to be feeling from the manual, you know? So I kind of miss it when manuals would tell the story. I know Tunic does that fun subversion of that trope and has the manual in the game as part of the world's lore, and I think that's sweet, but it's not quite the same as having the physical book, you know? I remember getting still when DS games stopped doing it, you know? I remember when you stopped getting manuals with your handheld games, that was when I was like, oh no. Oh no. Like, the Switch not having it, at the very least, the Switch has done some cool stuff with their box art to do manual stuff, but it's not the same, you know? I know my favorite one is Mario Golf, actually. The Switch game for Mario Golf has the control scheme in the inside pages of the manual art, and I think that was super slick. I think that's... Oh god, I ran right into it. No. Owie. That's fine. We'll make do. It'll be fine. But yeah, I think there's a certain art to manuals that... I remember at one point I wanted to do a physical guidebook for Red Genie, but I realized that the printing cost would be too high to offset like both any profits and also for anybody to want to buy it. So I was like, well, I won't do that. I think if I ever did do that, it would be something like, I would make it a Discord exclusive thing, like make a PDF that people can download if they wanted a guidebook of the game. But that would be a lot of work. But I might do it someday, who knows. Well, I'm trying to fight going down after being hit there. Yeah, it's like, it feels like you're fighting, you know, you're fighting inevitability, but you gotta try, right? Because you're not just gonna go down without a fight. You just gotta. I do think that of manuals I liked, I think the Mario one was just very cute. I think it was very nice to read. I know one of the weirder ones was... There's a game called Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku for the Game Boy. That one's manual is weird. It feels weird to me. Alright. We're back to the scientist mission, so that's good. Okay, I just gotta be careful. I will say, of all the things that I'm grateful for this game, there can only be one enemy projectile at a time. So I am grateful that, oh god. If nothing else, I only have to worry about one thing, like, there's one projectile and the walls. That's it. That's all I have to concern myself with. I just have to think less about... I have to think less about where all the enemies are and more about where's the projectile. God, I keep running into it. I'm noticing it too, that I keep running into it after I think I'm past it. So I need to make sure it's like beside me before I move, you know? Because then by the time it's gone, it's like, okay, cool, it can't hit me now. All I have to do is watch that and the walls, and I'll be fine. I also have to make sure that if I'm going to turn somewhere, I don't want to turn into the bullet. Oh god, that was close. Oh my goodness. I do not need that stress. I don't need the stress of getting shot at in the canyon. That's too much. Oh, that's what I'm seeing now. That's the gimmick of this level. Is that you can get shot at in the... Oh, no, he got me. Nuts. Nuts and bolts, dude. Okay. Slide to the left. This is the right. My directions are messed up because I got shot down too many times. Okay, we're good. Holy Toledo. Whew. Okay, we're good. Pick up the scientist, get this first half secret weapon. I love how... Okay, real talk, is the guy small? Or is the weapon... Is the Captain Skyhawk jet huge? Because if he's that small compared to the jet, I do wonder how big it is. It looks like a normal-sized jet, like a normal-sized fighter jet, but I don't know. Okay, I am more concerned about dodging the missiles than getting kills. Because we already have the max gun, so I'm not that worried. You know, that is one thing I'm grateful this game doesn't have, is you can't buy lives, and you can't buy, like, a defense upgrade. You know, there's no health system. It's an F-14 jet. Oh, it is? Oh, I was right! I said earlier that it's like, oh, it's probably an F-14 or F-22. I said F-22 first, but... Oh, it's an F-14. Okay, that would explain why it's familiar shape to me. Weird thing, when I had my first desk job, one part of my job was drawing... I actually had to draw our assets for every single in-service jet type, which includes the F-14 and F-22, so I remember the shapes pretty well. I also remember the, I think my favorite is probably one of these two, like the F-14 or F-22. I like them. They're good classics. They're my favorite. They're my favorite. Cause they're balanced. They're really good. I like them. They're built different. I'm a big fan. You know, I do wonder if I would have gone into... Would I have gone into aerospace if I was any bit different as a person? I don't think I would have gone into making planes. I don't know. I feel like I have a fascination with planes, but I don't think it would have been my career. Because I feel like I would have been very annoyed with the military. After my job at L3, I worked at a place called L3, and it was just like, well, I fumbled that, whatever. It's not like anyone's gonna know what that place is. But after my desk job, it was kind of like, okay, yeah. I was kind of like, dude, there are some things with working with military contracts that's just like, dude, I don't want to deal with that. That's too much. Big thing for me is how much the military does not wish to change tradition. And it's like, there are some things that are meant to be tradition. This is fair. Like, you know, like you have guards at this place. You do 12-gun salutes. There are uniform standards that must be adhered to. These are reasonable. Okay, I am gonna stretch and hydrate really quick before I start ranting about military stuff. Thank you, Nahama, for both the stretch and the hydrate. Probably good to remind myself and everybody. Oh god, take care of your health. Hydrate, stretch your arms, stretch your neck, stretch your shoulders, check yourself for any sore spots. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're ready. We're ready to win. But it's like, the one thing I did always find myself kind of chafing against when I was even when I was working at my desk job doing like art assets, was I wasn't really sure why they couldn't make, because they didn't have a color for like specifically identified civilian units. It was basically red, blue, and gray. Fires randomly, press B on overland. Can never fire the AGM weapon. It fires randomly. Oh, the three-pronged thing. That's weird. I wonder why it only fires randomly. Very strange. But yeah, no, I do find that, because I remember asking, like, oh, why don't they use yellow for civilian stuff, or like green for allied, or different colors? And it was like, oh yeah, they don't like doing that. And it's like, what are you talking about, man? Because it always felt very confusing to me that they wouldn't just do that. And it's like, oh yeah, because they don't like changing their, you know, traditions. And I'm like, I guess, and you know, it's like, for me, it's like, okay, maybe it's fair that they, you know, they prefer their, you know, they prefer to use their data, you know, they want to use only so many colors, keep it simple for the operators. It's like, okay, fine, but it does feel like, okay, you're missing out on being able to share more information with ready, you know, ready available colors. It's like, it's just 2 colors too, you know, it's not like I'm including like a glossary of images too. It's like, no, it's just a few things. But it's very odd to me, because it feels like such an easy innovation. I mean, heck, a lot of game design aspects go into military simulators too. Remember, that was actually something I told myself if I ever wanted to do game design for the money, would be go into military sim. You know, making like those... I remember I went to an air show once, and I tried out a simulator where they like give you like you know, it's augmented reality. You know, they have a bunch of screens, and you fire guns and stuff at, you know, in like an arcade shooter type thing. And it's like, it's a lot of valorization of military operations at the modern era, but I did think that it was the tech behind it, and the stuff like that was really cool. But it is one of those things where you kind of go, would you be okay with building this? Are you going to use your powers for this, or are you going to use your abilities for something else? And I decided, nah, I'll do my own thing. To quote it, I'm gonna do my own thing. AoE, not average. Oh, the AGM, or AoE weapon. Oh, the AoE weapon. Wait, is AGM is average too. Okay. Alright, we're back to Orange. Oh, that's a gotcha shot! I saw that! They were really hoping to get you with that first one, I see. Interesting. Because they had the enemy on dead center trying to shoot you when you come out. Oh, that's... I will say, this game does still have the NES. We're trying to keep you locked in. We don't want you to beat the game in 10 minutes type thing. But my goodness, I appreciate it. I appreciate them more. Funny enough, I think Clair Obscur actually is the funniest thing. It's the funniest thing. I learned that modern games have quarter eater moments too. Because we still do this. We still do stuff just like this. Because quarter eater moments, like, it is true, they extend your gameplay. And by including at least 1 or 2 of them in a more elegant fashion, you can really... Because it's not direct. It's not something that you would be able to put your finger on and say, this is definitely a, like, textbook quarter eater moment, right? Because it's not quite the same. Oh my god, I was able to do it first try. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, I'm good at this game now. But... like, a textbook quarter eater moment is like that, where it's like, okay, we're gonna try and shoot you right from the onset, right? Actually, I'll show you right here. Watch. See? Missiles. Actually, that one wasn't even first. Yeah, it's like that one, where when they try to hit you first with one of those. Oh god, I got hit. No, let me stay. Ah. I will say, the ocean being black because this is a night mission is so sick. This is sick. This aesthetic, peak aesthetic. I love this. This is actually really sick. But yeah, no, there's like the one I'm thinking of is Clair Obscur, because I'm going back to that game because it's my current modern touch point. It includes quarter eater moments because there are optional bosses that feel like a waste of time to keep trying to do before you're ready. But the thing is, your brain says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna try this for a while," and you end up extending your gameplay to practice and master. Because you want to try this fight that you're clearly not ready for. It's just like... And I think Dark Souls bosses have this in spades, where they have that one attack where that's meant to send you back to the bonfire so that you have to try again. You know those gotcha hits where it's like they fake you out, or they hold an attack for a second too long. It's the evolution of the arcade machine in the most subtle way, you know? And I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do think it's funny, because I think the ways that you can do it can be very funny, you know? I think it's more about it being fun to learn and get around, rather than being annoying to even deal with, right? Oh my god, this is... Oh god, I do not... That color scheme is audacious. Oh god, but it's close to the red of the enemies. Ugh. Oh god, it's so much harder to... It is so much harder for me to internalize where's the enemy. Oh god. I'm just gonna fire and pray. I just have to fire and pray, because... Oh, good lord. That is like grossly red. Good gracious, man. You know, I will say, you know what's one word I'm happy I've started using again is golly. I don't know why. I've started using good... I've been saying golly for some reason as like an exclamation. Specifically in text form, but I'm worried it's gonna infiltrate my spoken lingo soon enough. I think it's just because it's always... You can say it in so many funny ways. You know, because you could do like, golly! Like Wand of Gamelon, it's fun. To think 10-year-old me beat this. You know what's the thing? Kids are cracked at video games, man. Kids are cracked. And nowadays, it's evolved further. Kids have gotten absolutely amazing at video games. I mean, heck, there was that one 13, the guy was 13 when he beat Tetris. You know, it's like, how do you even beat Tetris? And he did it, and it's like, that's stunning technique. And you know, and it's like, it's just insane how much, it kind of feels like when, it's hard to look at. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Oh my god, my eyes finally unfocused off the game for a second. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, no, it's actually kind of crazy how much... Oh god, that's... Is the planet on fire? Is that why it's red? Oh god, I apologize to the viewers. This is... Oh god. Granted, it does look really cool, but also, my god, how do I look at this for longer than 2 seconds? It's like I have to focus on the jet because it's the least audacious thing on the screen. Look at that sky. Sky is turning red. Return to power just near. My crimson tears. Boss, the rules made of stone. It's like easier to look at. Yeah. I started thinking about raining blood because I'm thinking about the sky's turning red. I don't know why I'm just... Oh god. Oh man. Oh, the ad hit right now? Why? One of these days, man. Oh god. Here we go. Dun dun dun. I love being able to spin into the corner. It makes me happy. Here we go. Okay. Dock with space station. Where's the second half of the weapon? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay. Never tried a barrel roll during these. I will say barrel rolling during the behind the back mission is so fun. I have 99 credits and nothing to spend it on. I have so many credits. Oh, never mind. I can buy missiles. Nice. All right, we have missiles now. All right, let's go. Whee! Good luck, Captain. Mission 8. Pick up scientist. Oh, now we get the second half of secret weapon. Oh, this one. Oh, this is like booster gold colors. What the heck? This looks like a sports team. Look, I'm about to go. It's like ah yes, the Mets. I don't actually know what colors the Mets are. I forget. That. It's fine. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, we're good. Oh god. One thing I'm noticing with this one though is that because of the water level, That sounds my... Yep, I saw it that time too. My brain was looking for the bullet, and my brain is... I noticed it when I was focusing in, that my brain was focusing on the wrong thing when I was trying to make a turn. So I was focusing on the water, not the bullet, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'm out of the way. And I was focused on the wrong thing. I think that's just because my brain is locked in, and it's not easy to... I don't want to deal with any of this, are you kidding me? What the heck was that thing? Okay, we're good. Oh god, they pop up in the middle of the canyon. Why? Oh, that's some gotcha moments again. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate it. Oh my god, a game over there? Oh my god, that was like the best. That was like the best run I could ever see. Oh, I did it again. God dang it. I keep pressing start like an idiot. Okay. Honestly, though, we're doing good. We are doing really good. I'm proud of this. I don't think we need save states to beat this. I just need to be playing out of my mind, you know? I think that's what it is more than anything. I just need to be playing out of my gourd. Oh, well, pfft. Okay, well, that's helpful. That's less than helpful, I'll be honest. But at the same time, it's fine. Honestly, I'm just happy I'm having fun. I'm just happy that we're having a good time, and this is great. I've had done some more thinking about the way that I analyze games, and I'm grateful that I have the wherewithal to look at a game both in the objective and the subjective. Because there are some games nowadays where even if I don't like it, I try to observe it objectively. Like, okay, I don't like this game personally, but is it doing good things? Is its technique good? What is it doing that you can critique on a, like, this is solid fact kind of, like, you can analyze and give an argument as to why this is kind of way, and not just I hate it and I want to say something about it. Because even if I dislike something, I should at least look for things that I'm gonna have fun with. And conversely, when I like something, I should look into it and say, okay, well, is there anything that you would want to, you know, it's like, are there things about it that do frustrate you? And even with this game, it's like, okay, I can analyze objectively, it's doing some really, really cool things, and there are some things that, they're like little things where it's like, oh yeah, there's some little bits like, I think the bullets could, it's like funny thing, I think the only thing I would say is like if the bullets were a little bit easier to see, but then again, I'm also like, okay, but how would you make them easier to see? And it's like, you know what? That's a hard one to ask. I think the only thing I would do, maybe, is like, maybe make them a little bit brighter than their backgrounds sometimes. But even then, it's like, right now, that contrast between the bullet and the background is really good. So it's in other levels where it becomes just a little bit harder to even internalize what you're seeing. And that's much more just because the colors change, and some levels become a lot harder because of it. Which is a different sort of problem than, okay, then they need to fix it. It's like, because the projectiles at the very least are pretty easy to spot, but it's not so easy that it's, you can see it coming a mile away, but this game definitely does a better job of letting you know where threats are, rather than trying to specifically and explicitly pull the rug. Because it's not trying to pull the rug out from under you, it's trying to throw something at you and see if you can dodge. Which is a different sort of approach, you know? Much different. Just think in 20 minutes or something, we'll be back to Red Skies and Slayer. Actually, that's an interesting thought. Is there, I guess to, discuss it, is there like a game genre that people that anyone here doesn't like? That it's like, it's a genre that whenever, it's like you actually have played a game of it, and you played for, a decent amount of time, but you find that no matter what you do, that particular genre doesn't fit. Because I think for me, the one that's always been, I think, a spot of ignorance for me is sports games, because I don't know if I dislike them. Because, like, you know, it's like, it'd be easy for me to say, oh, NFL is bad. It's like, well, I've never played it, so I can't really, it's not like I could just be like, oh, EA games are bad. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't play them. They're not made for me. I recognize they're not for me. And I also just not into sports that much. So it's like, well, watching, like, you know, professional sports. So, you know, it makes logical sense I wouldn't know anything about them. But more so, why would I judge them? why would I sit here and throw the gavel of good or bad game design at something that I've never played, never judged? It's like, I don't know, man. Rhythm games are my hardest type. I feel like rhythm games are fascinating because, like, some rhythm games, it's like you can tell if a rhythm game has a good audience or it's good based on, for me, it's input lag. I think input lag is where a game can die. Like, you know, you go to play a DDR game and you have to stomp on something like a quarter second before the actual beat. I think latency is where a rhythm game can just immediately just perish. And that can be really sad. Especially if the music is bopping, you know? Okay, we didn't get it first try, but that's fine. We'll live. That's fine. I think rhythm games are that's a fair genre. I think the funniest thing to me is the difference between note highways and it's like note highways and the other type where it's like the weird like trail ones. Because note highways are the ones that like Guitar Hero or Rock Band or technically that one piano game that everybody played for a while when I was in high school. And I feel like those games are just insanely hard to get into if your sense of rhythm is off, or if you're trying to base, you know, like you're trying to base it on the beat but there's latency. I think latency, like I said, latency is the rhythm game killer. I think it's funny because some Rock Band games had like some weirdness with their charts as well. I remember that. I remember that with Beatles Rock Band. That one was a little weird. It was still good, but just a little weird, you know? I'm trying to think. Are there other ones I can think of? I know for me, sports games are kind of my genre. I'm like, eh. But I actually think that first-person shooters have kind of become I've played a bunch of them, and I find that it really does take a specific kind to bring me back to playing first-person shooter games. The big one for me is just if it's a single-player game, I'm all in. If it's multiplayer, probably not. It's actually true of all shooters, but like Lost Planet 2, I'll play that in a heartbeat. Marvel Rivals, I will hesitate. And it's certainly not because of the quality of the game, because the games are excellent. But it's much more that I understand that I just kind of fell out of them over time. And that's okay. I think that was something I got really annoyed with my peers at college, was they would throw the gavel at what games they believed were, you know, it's like, this is better than this is better, you know, it's like an FPS, but they're good for multiplayer home parties. The only sports games I've played are Wii Sports and Nintendo specific ones, because they all do something interesting with the sport itself. It's not just straight up carbon copy the sport in game format. You know what's funny? Even stuff like NES Sports, it's still like, oh, it's the sport, but it's like, yeah, but it's an abstraction of the sport. Like, NES hockey is fun because playing hockey in the NES game is fast, crazy, and you're going crazy with it. It's fun. There's a lot of speed to it, whereas playing actual hockey is insanely hard work. And holy crap, I have respect for hockey players, because man, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But that's just it. It's like, it doesn't feel I don't think it feels as fun, especially if you don't know the players or you're not really into the sports scene. It's like having a carbon copy of like a sport is not really that interesting for some players, where it's like, yeah, you're not there because you know your players from, you know, from Manchester United, or I don't actually know football clubs, but you know what I mean. I even said football. What am I, a nerd? Or European? I'm not even European. Why would I say that? But I know that's because Football Club Manager is one of those games that people like. I know that genre, that particular series is actually quite beloved, but you know, it's like, I think for a lot of people, especially those who grew up playing video games, I don't think that playing just the sport again is really an attractive, like, you know, it's not an attractive proposal. That's reasonable. I think it's fair. But I know that with first-person shooters, I mean, even on stream, you guys have seen the ones I like. Where I played Fear on stream. I played a couple other ones. I played Trepang, which was made by some of the developers of Fear. Trepang is sick. I love that game. It's like SCP, but there we go, and we're done. Whew, okay. Nice. That was pretty good. Okay. Some part of the back of my head was like, you should save state, and I'm like, I'm not save stating. Beat it in a single go. Be a man. Sounded like that stupid. There's this meme that a friend of mine had for a while in high school where he was like, it was like the most extreme version of masculinity, where it's like don't eat, starve, be a man. It's just so stupid. He always said it with that accent too. He'd go like, starve. Replace all your R's with H's, and speak like you moved up to the northwest, to the northeast. It's like that. Oh god, I slid right into it. Oh no. Nuts and bolts. All right. You know what? Here's the thing. I will throw myself a bone. I will allow myself to save state if we get both halves of the secret weapon. I will save state. Joe, thank you for the hydrate. Ooh. And a stretch. Okay, let me very quick, like, full run of this game without deaths is about 30 minutes. Yes, that's reasonable. I can do that. I mean, even with deaths, it's like, okay, as long as I don't continue, it's like 30 minutes is not that bad. I can do that. Wonder why the ocean's light blue like this. Come here. Okay. Cool. There we go. Okay, good. Let me get my boy. Probably because limited color palette on the NES. Yeah, that actually sounds rather reasonable. My boy. Okay. Whew. Okay, and then I need to stretch and hydrate. We'll stretch and hydrate in the store. There we go. Whew. Hydrate. No, thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, should stretch my back. Adjust my posture. Oh, boy. That is true, though. The limited color palette would also be a part of why the... It's also true for this game in general, because they had to make the most out of a very limited color scheme. Actually, come to think of it, the rainbow text that they use everywhere is basically a speedrunning every shade they have available to the developer. So it is kind of impressive that they're able to make so much out of the color scheme, because they're clearly using every shade they possibly can to make this game work the way that it does. So that's pretty sick. I do think it's cool. Have you used the Hawk Bombs yet? Just curious. No, I haven't yet. What was it again? It's like hold B, if I recall. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. That's kind of sick. Okay, we should use that more often. I've been spamming the gun because the gun has been very powerful. But that is pretty sick. Yeah, that is... Oh, that's so good, though. Oh, that's... Okay, yeah, that's worth it. That's worth it to use. I definitely need to remember to use that more often, because that's really sick. Oh, God. And it clears out ahead of us, too, because it shoots ahead of us. Hang on. Oh, that clears out... Okay, that actually saves us some time. That's actually really cool. Okay, I need to be more cognizant of using equipment. That's actually really sick. Ooh, oh, we're already there! Yes. Perish. Save the scientist from the pyramid. Whew. It's like this game stresses my brain in a good way. It feels like I'm working a lot of the... I feel like working the reflexes in a stress test is really good. Get save science. You know what's the thing? If I were to ever build a game like this, if I were to do something like this, I absolutely would make it so that there's like a save system, but that's only because I would want more levels. I would absolutely also make like arcade mode, campaign mode, and God, make it endless mode. I like limitless. Oh, that'd be so fun. I do kind of miss that games like this would crack, because their programming was built so specifically for the NES that sometimes they would crack if you went too long. I always thought that was interesting, because the fact that code could degrade in real time was always so fascinating to me, because like, how? You know, it's... Oh man, it's so cool. While we're speaking on older games, does anyone have a game that they only remember playing once? That it's like, it sticks in the back of their head kind of game? It's funny because the game that I just thought of for that, it just like, it warped into the back of my head, and I never even played it. It's the Scooby-Doo game that they advertised at the end of the VHS tape for the Alien movie. You know the movie with the aliens where like Area 51, there's the MP who's kind of like who's kind of like gruff and the old guy who's yelling about aliens. And there's the actual alien chick who's the hippie who Shaggy is like, yeah, I'm into this. It's an NES TMNT game I had but never beat. Well, that sounds fun though. I have not played many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. I think I played the arcade machine once, but that scared me when you said the Alien movie. Oh. I meant like the Scooby-Doo Alien movie, my bad. I just remember every time I've seen a Scooby-Doo movie, it's basically been Shaggy and Scooby have a gallon to every port. It's like, what do you mean? Get in context? Yeah. Just like, huh? Yeah, when you hear the alien, it's like, ah, yes. But it's like that game, and then there's this ATV, I think it's MX versus ATV for the PS2 that I played at a friend's house. I also played the GoldenEye remake at a friend's house the same way. And I just only have vague memories of playing what we were essentially calling, it was like a remote control missile hide and seek, where you would like choose a spot to hide in the map, and then we would try to like find each other using the rockets only. It was actually rather fun. As a game mode, it's really fun. Because it's kind of like playing Battleship, but without, like, the weird gaminess of Battleship. It's more like, okay, how well can you control missiles? And how well can you find somebody? Without screen peeking, you know, of course. Back in the day when screen peeking mattered. Oh. That is one thing I do miss, is when multiplayer games, like, screen peeking was a real issue. Proper remake one or the one with... I actually don't know. Funny thing, I don't know. It was on the PS2 though, so I don't know if that narrows it down at all, but I only know that it was PS2. There was also a Naruto game he owned that was PS2 that was really good. But what was it? I remember he had a Naruto game, but what was it? I know I owned Clash of Ninja 2, and he had a different one. This is the same friend who had a binder where he wrote down the actual jutsu in every episode ever of Naruto. Like, he wrote down which jutsus were used in every episode, and also the hand signs in order of how they were used. Like, he actually also wrote down the hand signs and how to do them. All of them. My dude was crazy about Naruto, which is weird because I think he went to go be a doctor. But like, it's just like, he was like one of those guys who's super intellectual, but like Naruto, he was into, it's like, but that's the thing, he never brought up being into Naruto. I just realized that. He never talked about it in school. Huh. That's weird. Wonder why that is. Oh, because anime wasn't really like, it wasn't really seen as like cool until later. Wasn't like, right about the end of high school, people were like, oh yeah, anime's cool. And I'm like, dude, you can't sit here and be like, oh, it's like, oh, you kids in your Dragon Ball. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Granted, I did find out how many of the people in my school were freaking nerds when when somebody brought up Goku versus Superman, and me and a guy from the football team both went, well, hang on a moment. And the guy actually said, yeah, I love Goku, but he's not winning that fight. And I'm like, I did not know you knew that. And it's just like, huh. Sometimes you have to fight through your preconceptions, you know? Now I'm thinking about that, because, like, it's also funny when, like, people talk about games. They clearly know what they want to talk about the game and why they like it, or like any media, and they don't have the verbiage for it, but that you know that they are excited about it, you know? Echo, fun fact, Popeye would win in versus Goku and or Superman. Well, Toon Force is also exceptional. Toon Force is exceptional. I actually remember that was one thing that Death Battle did that I really had fun. I really liked watching. They did the Popeye versus Saitama, and I was like, okay, that's cool. That was fun. Oh, I didn't even know I could move in that, really? You can move in when you're leaving the space station? I didn't even know that. Oh, I could have been acting like an idiot this whole time. Man. But yeah, it's just like there's something really special about finding out that I think people should be less ashamed of what they like and be able to enjoy themselves freely. Then again, I would say be ashamed if you're into stuff that's like actively detrimental and harmful to others. Then you should be ashamed. Popeye had a nuclear blast in his bicep. If you can hold a nuclear bomb in your bicep, you are on the par with Goku. You know what's weird? It's funny because like sometimes whenever I have like lore questions about a game or a series, it's never because I want to try and poke holes in the logic of the world. It's more because I'm curious to the ramifications of the world building in place. And in the case of Popeye, it always made me wonder, what happens if somebody else eats the spinach? Like, not just like, oh, does somebody else get the superpowers? But I mean, like, can someone else even digest it? You know what I mean? Like, I always wondered, can anyone else even digest it? It's weird. But yeah, no, it's like I find more often than not that it is, I mean, it can be eaten, so yes. I mean, granted, I wonder what happened. It just makes me wonder sometimes. Because I don't think they ever show anyone else eating it, but maybe, I don't know. I haven't watched all of Popeye. I don't have the lore knowledge, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame, because that would be a really fun flex to have. Have, like, the Popeye lore, you know? Oh, God. Oh, no, I slid into it. That's my bad. That one's my bad. Okay, we're gonna use a continue at some point soon, but that's we'll try and make it as long as possible. That's the objective. Sheesh. Okay, we're coming up on it. No, we're coming up on it soon, please. Okay. Yeah, we're up on it. Yes. Come on, baby. No, I missed. They supply they can eat because they got people carrying it like they do it. It's just for one guy. Yeah, it's like they do it for just one guy. Yeah, that's true. Well, if nothing else, this is padding our score a little bit for dying, so it's fine. We'll at least get a nice top score out of this level. It's fine. The only downside with this is that it is a drain on stamina, though. You know, like a mental endurance, because you have to do all the flying again. But it's probably good that I learned this level as best I can, so I can not make this mistake in the future. Oh boy. We have to use a continue. Oh well. You know what? It's worth it. It'll be worth it. If we get this done first run, then I think it's worth it, because then we'll circumvent the waste of the continue, really. So that's fine. I think as long as we make it worth it, we'll be fine. Cool. I just keep seeing you fire the AGM missile trying to drop supplies. Oh, do I? That's weird. What? Oh, it's dropping that when I drop the supplies? What? Why? Why does it do that? Oh, I noticed it this time. Weird. Oh, that is weird. Why does it do that? Because I just press B. It says, oh, on supply missions, press B. And it's like, okay, cool. Because they say that it's not that some of those things aren't available during these supply drop missions. Weird. Wonder why it's like that. Maybe a functionality error then? Or something? I'm not very sure. Oh, I slapped the side of it with my face. Nuts and bolts. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, now we just need to get one more. We're good. I will say, this Gatling gun makes me very happy. Okay. For some reason, the parallaxing, like the way that the repeating patterns work, it reminds me a little bit of how Kirby's Dream Course is laid out. And I do wonder if it's a similar method, maybe? Yes! Okay, good. We're done. Good enough. We'll take it. We take that. That's fine. Voulez-vous. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Alright, is this the night mission, or is this the... Yep, night mission. Okay, sick. Cool. You know what I will say is I'm grateful for? This game doesn't do the thing that other games do when you have to continue and they take away your power-ups. Because they start you from a clean slate every time. The fact that this game keeps your power-ups as long as you're still on the same run... Oh, godsend. Because I know that's one thing I do have gripes with my beloved Phantom Fighter. Phantom Fighter does that. If you use a continue or you die, they make you lose all your power-ups and stuff, and it's just like, dude, I don't need that. You don't need to take away all of it. Because they take away all your items, and also the orbs. Like, you go and get the orbs, and then you die, and then you lose all the orbs. Just why? Why do I lose the orbs? I need those. You need them to progress anyway, so why take them away like this? Oh boy. But this game, the fact that when you die, actually compared to other flying games, most of them if you die, they take away your fast firing stuff. Yep, it's random. Ah, I see. I just got very unlucky. Understood. Alright, time to dock. Meow. Meow. Yes. As they say, Sugoi. For some reason, I have found that one of the funniest things I can do at Magic is one of the guys I play Magic with. For some reason, if I throw in random Japanese in my sentences, it really just like messes with him. It feels like I do psychic damage whenever I do that. Whenever it's like, ah yes, as they say, Sugoi. Oh god, here we go. Oh god, we're back to red. Red. We're back to the red. Return to power draws near. Ah! It's fine. You know what? I'd rather take this a bit slower anyway, because this is a lot to stare at, to be honest. Okay, we're good. Good golly, Miss Molly, please. Stop! Ah! Oh, good lordy. Ooh. I'd really rather not, you know? This is one of those areas I just don't. I have to ask the game to just don't. Oh, what shot? Wait, what shot me that time? What? That time I'm a little confused, but... Oh, good lordy. Okay, we're good. I don't need this level of stress. I feel like this level of all of them is probably the most stressful for me. Please, just tell me this is the end. Okay, good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Okay. What? What are you talking about, Narognim? Oh, there we go. Oh man, that hurts my eyes. Okay, I will say, that color palette, they probably didn't have a better one to use at that point, but I do wonder, okay, is there a way we could have done that in a way without hurting the player eyes? And I'm not 100% sure, because I don't know if there was a better one. Honestly, I don't know, because I feel like if you're gonna do red, it's really hard to do red without doing like dark crimsons and like wine reds. Yes, I hate you. His butt, I saw. Oh, okay. Oh, he can do that? Oh, I see. Okay. I did not know there was collision like that. Okay. That does make sense, though. Game, I appreciate it, but please. The Vulcan cannon will save me. It is very concerning to me that when I say the word Vulcan, I do not think of the Roman god or sometimes even the machine gun that is on the front of this plane. I sometimes think of Vulcan as in the Vulcan Nerf gun with the belt feed. And it kind of sucked, but everyone liked it anyway. Oh, he fires back. Oh, that's right. He must have fired right into me. That's right. Okay, I see. I see now what you mean. And I can visualize it. I see. Nice. Okay, we're done. Okay, do we need to go get the second half of weapon now? Weapon? Dock with space station. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're good. Ooh. Okay, you know what I am gonna do? What's the button for it again? I actually don't remember. But really quickly. Just in case I need it. Where is it? Do I have it? No, I don't. I don't know where it is. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? We'll just win. We'll just win. Plain as. Oh, good luck, Captain Mission 8. Pick up Scientist. Oh, God. Here we go. Alright, we're in the Booster Gold map again. Okay. Take it slow and steady and just mess them up. It'll be fine. Okay. Nice. Oh my god, I just realized how that works. They explode in such a way that you need to be careful with them because they explode. They explode upwards, rather. Which is problematic for trying to actually deal with them. Okay, I'm gonna try and... Okay, that worked. Okay, that worked really well, actually. Holy crap. Okay, nice. Oh, they fire off projectiles when you blow them up, when you blow up those ones. Okay. I see. You can dodge some of them if you're still high enough, but oh geez. That's really dicey. I don't like that. Oh god. They're like landmines. But for the air. Yep, that's what it is. They explode upwards, so you have to be careful of blowing them up, because otherwise... Okay, yeah, you have to sides... Yep, because they explode, so you have to sidestep them. Oh, that's dastardly, dude! It's a dastardly technique. Especially game design-wise, that's insane. It's such a like nasty way to try and get the player when they're at this far in the game too. Ugh. Pain. Agonies of 1,000 suns. Oh god. This is bad. It's eating up my lives here. Yep, they're eating up my lives here. Get rid of them. Okay, we're good. Nope. Ugh. Okay, fire. Fire the cannon. No. Oh my god, and I game overed. I thought about save stating too, and I was like, no, I don't need it. And oh, that sucks. Oh man, we're getting so close to getting a win, to getting the W. Well, all right then. We get to be ODB because I flubbed the buttons. It's fine. Alrighty, let's try again. Let's try again. Oh my goodness. I know I can do it now. That's the worst part, is now I'm like, oh, I know. I know with certainty it's possible. And it's fun. At the very least, it never feels like... Oh well. Okay, you know what? Do I want to keep that? We need all the lives we can get at this point. You know what? No, we keep it. We roll. We roll. It's okay. I think at this point, it's okay that I'm feeling a little fatigued. A little bit of fatigue is okay. It is reasonable. Yeah. Look at the camera. Remember how I avoided the sea mines on that? I think the way that you have to do it is you have to use the bombs for it, because it seems like if you blow the... I clipped the canyon wall. God dang it. I did the thing that I was working myself out of earlier. Oh, well, that time I'm half tempted to just, like, crash into... Okay, you know what? We're gonna reset. We're gonna reset really quick. I'm gonna reset. We're gonna reset. Okay. We'll reset. It's fine. Yeah, that's how I think I did it. Yeah, I think some enemies, it seems like if you want to get rid of them without dying yourself, you have to use the AGM bomb, like the big bomb thing, which makes sense because they want to make sure you're using your equipment. But oh my god, I'm definitely getting fatigued. I'm feeling it now because now it's like, okay, I'm just making dumb mistakes. Oh god. I definitely got to be way more on the ball because holy crap, I am not gonna see this game's end if I don't just like get it together. I think it's funny enough. I think I do better now when the game is asking more of me because I've gotten used to the game trying to do all this crazy stuff. Funny thing, the helicopters don't count for the credit thing because it's not all aircraft. I slid into that. That's just me. Yeah, I'm getting. I can feel it now. Ugh. Actually, I'm also noticing I'm getting reliant on the Gatling gun to handle shooting for me. Because it's funny because it's like when you don't have the Gatling gun, you have to manually worry about shooting. But when you have the when you have to shoot manually, it's a conscious effort to fire, not an unconscious thing that happens while you move. Yeah, I'm actually noticing it now. Now I'm seeing it in my own gameplay that, oh, when I have to manually shoot, I have to think about how I'm shooting and my rhythm more so than I'm thinking about moving away from my opponent. Which is a problem because it means that I'm not thinking more about staying out of harm's way. Okay, we're gonna reset. Yeah, let's reset. Okay, hang on. I need some water of my own volition. Okay. Yeah, I'm noticing that when I have to consciously think about shooting, I am definitely not on about dodging, which is tough because I'm seeing it now that, oh yeah, it's actually a lot harder to consciously attack while trying to move out of the way. Because when you have the autocannon, it's... Yep. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna reset the NES. There we go. Reset the NES. Hit the button. We're gonna retry it. It'll be fine. We'll just retry. It's okay. It also lets us see the menu again. Alrighty, let's do it. Had another stream plays it's just a no can upgrade, you have turbo. That's because he wasn't doing the entire stream on the game. Ah, I see. Yeah, because usually, like, when someone redeems or something, I try, if it's a game that I can reasonably beat in a stream, I will either play it for the whole stream, or it's like, you know, because the main objective with, like, a game like this is to beat the game. If it's a game that doesn't have, like, a defined end, you know, it's like, then it's a different story, you know, obviously, but I think when it comes to games like this, where it's like, okay, yeah, I can, like, and you said yourself, if I'm going to beat it with no deaths, it can be done in about 30 minutes. So that's not like, okay, I think that's reasonable. I think it's reasonable to be able to say, okay, yeah, I'll just muscle through. That's okay. Like, I'd rather just take the effort and see what I can do rather than like just try to like split it up or use turbo. I don't know what turbo would do for me personally, just because I don't know if the fire rate from turbo would be that much greater. Yeah, because when you have like multiple games to play, then it is a different. God bless. It's a different story when you have multiple games to play, but when you only have one, it's like, okay, well you can take your time. Okay, we're back to it. Oh god. Mash buttons. Mash buttons. Oh god. Yeah, the Gatling cannon is so important for dealing with bosses like this. I think the base is a hell of a lot faster, yeah. I feel like if I wanted to turn on turbo, if we absolutely need to, I'll go turn it on, but I don't think we need it too much, you know? I don't think it's that necessary for right now, but if I'm finding that I absolutely need it, we'll go get it. We'll go get it. But I feel like given how close I've gotten to actually beating the game without it, I want to see if it's possible, you know? At least for me. We'll see. Where? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, 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 no. Yeah, good enough. Okay, as long as we have 20... I think if we have 20 tickets... If we have 20 credits before we get out of here, I think we're good. Because I think a level 3 upgrade will be good enough. At least for the start, you know? Yeah, we have 20. Yeah, we're so good. Oh, we could shoot for 30. I don't know, let's see. Nope, we can shoot for 30. Yes! Okay, cool. 27, 28, 29. Oh, that was the end of the level, though. Okay. Well, at least we know that the next time we go to the spaceship, the spaceport will be fine. Ah, oh, jeez. Yeah, because it hurts my right hand to mash like that. There we go. For you, I don't think you need it. I only mentioned it because of how I've seen his playthrough and thought it'd be a neat story share. Ah, I see, I see. Oh, because you can... Because he probably was using his missiles. He might have been using his missiles. I feel like that would be why I don't use them, would be if I was using missiles liberally. That would definitely be why I would use no cannon upgrades. Because if you're spamming missiles, you don't really need it. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is... Yeah, see, like, with this, I can just hold the button and just continue to fire. And I really don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about a thing, really. Because now I can just fire unconsciously and let this deal with the threats in front. Which I think is part of why this stuff really... Why the upgrades really help, because... Being able to just hold the button and worry about movement rather than worrying about... where you're firing, it does make the game a heck of a lot easier. Especially with movement being so important in the later levels, it is absolutely vital to not have to think about it. Oh, and I bumped the side of the wall. Oh well. Just have to make do. Okay, we did good. Good enough. We'll take it. It does suck a little bit when we don't get a flawless mission, but we take those. We take it. I don't know why I thought of it, but I wondered if by this point other games besides Konami would have been using the Konami code. But I don't want to test it because I don't really know if that'd be true or not. I don't think this game would have the Konami code because I don't think it was one of those Easter eggs up to this point. I know that was only in Konami games up to a certain point though. I could pause the game and check. Of all the codes I remember well, I do at least remember that one. If I did it and just ended up with like 99 lives, I would be really upset. Or like 9 lives even, I would be a little upset because they'd be like, "What?" Okay, you know what? Let me satiate my intrigue. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Nope. Okay, good. You know what? Thank goodness it didn't work. I would have been a little bit sad. Had to try at least once, though, you know? One of those things you just have to check in every game. You know what? I should put that in my game. In my next game, I should put that in somewhere. Maybe not like you can press the start button and literally do it, but maybe I could just add like a passcode that's exactly that, you know? Eh. I feel like if I ever have to do sideways motion when I'm adjusting for this, it's the worst. There we go. I know some games kill you when you try it. the reverse cheat code. Instead of giving you something cool, it just kills you. Which is arguably way funnier. Okay, I don't really want more AGM, so we'll take more Hawk Bombs. Nice. Alright, we take Hawk Bombs. We don't need AGM. We take these. We're good. Because I think the AGM will be a problem. Because we end up accidentally using it. Alright, we're back to Cyan. And we have the Gatling. I ran right into that like an idiot. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, that one was on me, but still. Okay. Please stop sliding in front of me, sir. I just want to go home. Oh god. Yeah, the jets zooming in front of me like that is the worst feeling. It's like, oh please no. Oh god. Oh jeez. Yeah, that's dicey. I don't like that. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I do not like how like risky it feels to do that. That is insanely scary. Interesting that the jet can go off screen and still be spotted as a way. The Doom-like indie game result items are equipped with a slingshot. Ah, I see. Oh, I got gotcha'd right at the beginning. God dang it. I saw a fly go by and I was like, oh god. And it like... Oh god. Nope. Oh, brain, please. I do not want to reset now. We've gotten far enough. Ugh. I mean, even if we don't beat the game, I'm gonna be happy. I'll be happy we played this far. Ooh. I think sight reading games like this is always a fun treat though, because I have to learn a game and teach myself its mechanics really fast, which is quite a challenge sometimes. I think especially games like this where you have to really master a select set of mechanics very quickly. And it's a delight to try and get good really quick. God bless. I will say I do worry that this is definitely going to be one of those runs where I feel very bad that we lost so many lives so early. I slid right into that. Okay. Oh god, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing that I'm getting tired though, which just sucks because I'm finally got my hands under me, and then it's like, oh. I was ignore the fighter guy up to a point. Yeah, I feel like the other fighter. The only thing that's nice is that if you need the extra material, he's there. But okay, let's do this. Try and clean the side. I do appreciate the bombs being able to do that. It does clear the route for a time. Oh, that time I was trying to just move. Oh god. You know what's the thing I'm catching that's actually kind of confusing me is that because the bullet to an extent will follow the screen rather than you. Sometimes rather than space, it sometimes stays up a little bit more than I expect, which confuses me. Oh. Okay, I'm noticing it now. Okay. Almost there. I'm sure of it. Yep, we're here. Okay, good. Yeah, there's a freaking fly. There's a freaking, like, tiny little fly that's going in between me and the screen. I keep seeing this little black dot in my vision. Oh my god. I know I need to get that at some point, because it's driving me, it is driving my focus nuts. Yep, he's in front of me. No. Okay, where? There we go. Got him, I think. Yeah, I did. Got him. Little rat. Nope, there's another one. Or no, that's the one that escaped me. Did I get him? Oh god, no! The plane! I'm in the middle of fighting! I'm fighting for my life over here! Where? Where? Why? Now did I get him? What is it with this fly? It's like the tiniest little thing, and he's... Did I get him? Okay, we're good. It's just like I don't need that level. I don't need an additional distraction already. I'm already in Spain without the S. I don't need additional distractions. Ugh. I can't blame the fly for all my skill issue, but I'll blame it for that level being so goofy because he kept like flying in between me. I kept seeing this little black dot. Attack of the killer flies. It's like a fruit fly or something. It's one of the tiny little ones, and I'm like, dude, just I don't eat food down here that often. And when I do, it's not fruit. You're not supposed to be here. It's like, what is wrong with you? Strange creature. Ooh. Okay. I think I have one more continue besides the one I'm on currently, I think. So I think we're good, but that is a risky thing to consider. Okay, we're good. There we go. Ah, good enough. Okay, let's buy more Hawk Bombs. The Hawk Bombs are good. We keep those. We already have full missiles, so we're good. Let's go. I do wonder, I don't know why it just occurred to me, but I wonder if you go faster if you have less load. Because other jet games will do that, where if you have less missiles and less bombs, you'll fly faster. I don't know, I don't think this game does it because the speed seems to be just kind of a thing that's determined, but it is a curiosity now. So I wonder when games started doing that more frequently. Where they started... Okay, we have to continue. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, oh, that's right. I have a bumper for that. Okay, we're gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. And if we get to the next... If we get later in the game, I'll keep it for later. We shouldn't need it, but I'll keep it in case we absolutely 100% need it. But I shouldn't. Ugh. I shouldn't need it. Never noticed it. Yeah, it's... Ah. ODaM, you can't just start playing like an idiot just because you have a save state. That's not how this works. You're not allowed to save state your way out of this one. That's not how this works. You save state because in case you absolutely need it. Do not save state because you don't save state because you want it. You save state because you might need it. And even then, you shouldn't use it. Okay, but I did get the checkpoints. This is fine. Okay. There we go. Holy. This is only mission 4. This is only mission 4. Oh no. If this is only mission 4, we are not doing good. First half of weapon installed. This is good. Okay. Shake it out, ODaM. We got this. Enemy fighters. One thing I do find kind of funny is when I'm playing NES games like this, even though I am using, I'm using a controller that has more ways to input movement, I actually refuse to use the other methods like control sticks and stuff. Because I prefer D-pads for this kind of thing. Even if my D-pad is not the best D-pad, I prefer D-pad. Because I don't know, I feel like if you play an NES game without using the D-pad, it feels like... It almost feels like the controls become too loose to play. It's actually something I noticed a little bit when I worked in my computer science class in high school was... We had an arcade machine, and using an actual arcade joystick for Diddy Kong Racing, it is actually super hard to play. Because it just doesn't really make sense. It's not really built for that. It is really fun, though, but it's weird. It feels a bit different, Sort of like the... It feels almost like the controls are like... It's like you're fighting them a little. Okay, I'm gonna send my boy back for now. I kind of... He kind of locked in with me and we were like, yes. Ooh. Okay, we don't need anything. We're just gonna go to the next mission. Alright. Whew, we're so close. We're very close to actually getting this. I don't want to use that save state. I would rather that save state stay where it is. And I don't use it ever. I just want to... I want to beat the game legitimately. The Hawk bombs are very helpful, though. I should be using them more often. They're very nice. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. The moment I see the bullet, I should try and get out of the way. Which is a very dumb thing to say, because it feels like, yes, that's what you're supposed to do with bullets, you dork. You're supposed to get out of the way of the bullets. That's how they work. What did I... Wait, what did I crash into? Ah, crap. Well, that sucks. Okay. Oh, I game overed. Blech. A. God dang it. Oh, boy. Okay, let me take a moment really quick. Let me sit. Let me adjust my posture. Okay, I think I have one more... I think if I go a full run, I have one more good try left in me. Oh, jeez. And if I mess up that... If I mess up now... Oh, God. If I mess up now, then that'll be the end of it, basically. One thing I will do really quick, let me stretch my arm out really quick. Give my hand a rest for a moment, you know, just... Because I know that this first set of missions, I don't want to... I want to be locked in, you know? Okay. Okay, let's do this one more time. With gusto. Not to mention, that save state kind of sucked. It's like, oh yes, mission 4, not even mission 4, and you are already down to your last continue. Do you really want that? It's like, really? That's kind of lame, dude. Oh, boy. Okay, just be careful. I think I need to be more cautious, you know? I just need to not... I need to not go zooming off into corners. I just need to wait and see when the enemy is moving. Because I have more time to react than I'm giving myself to work, you know? Well, that just sucks. But... Okay. Because I absolutely have more time than I think. I definitely need to relax a little bit more on these levels, because I definitely need to be... I need to maintain stamina for the later ones, because I definitely think that the later levels are going to be where I need to keep my brain as sharp as ever. Oh boy. I think especially with these first two levels, I think until the second space dock, I think I need to be like, I just need to be as cautious as possible. That first life I lost, I'm just going to accept that that's just a casualty I need to have, but that's fine. Okay. If I stop and mash, I can get this done faster. Yes. Okay. One life is fine. I'll take it. It's not great, but it's... Oh, I was so... Oh my god, I was a couple enemies off of getting an extra life anyway. Oh, man. Ah, oh, that would have been good. That would have been great, actually. Get extra lives at this point, that'd be huge. Because then I would just be at net 0, which would be fine. Oh, boy. I think, because I have tomorrow off, I might spend a little bit of time tonight after stream. I might go get Twisted Wonderland started now, like at least get it ready. Because I'd like to at least take a gander at it myself, because I'm curious to it. I did listen to that song from the that was sent to the Discord about it, and this game definitely seems like it has like a very defined aesthetic and idea. Its identity is definitely clear. I'm very intrigued. I'm intrigued what it will do with it as a game, but I will save the game design speak for the stream itself. But I need to get it installed and make sure it works properly on my system. Ooh. Okay, how many credits is that? Okay, 29. So yeah, now we have at least Canon 3, so that's good. I can accept that. Ah, a little high. There we go. Oh, balls. Ah, I hit the wrong button. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of getting a level right. You know, like, as in, like, the actual tool, a level. You know, just trying to get something level. And that's, for some reason, what came to mind when I was staring at that. Okay, there we go. And we'll need 20 credits in between now and the next time we go to one of these. But that should be fine. Shouldn't be too bad as long as we get the full shot. As long as we get full cannon, we're fine. Jet fighter in space. Welcome in, 10. Yes. Because the F-14 is capable of many things. Hope things are well today. How are you doing? I'm doing my best to beat this game in this run. Because we do only have a little bit of time left, and also I have been playing this for 3 hours. So I do need to imagine taking a break and watching Captain Skyhawk. Oh. Honestly, I feel like this would be a game that would be a jam to watch as like a break from work. That would actually be it. I feel like this would, like, just in general, just being able to, like, check this out on break. Oh, I got that level first try. Oh, thank goodness, man. I need to drink some water. Ooh. Oh. Definitely need to hydrate. This is the run. Ooh. I do not like it when they do that. The missiles do perturb. Okay. We're gonna try and get, as long as we can get the full power gun, we'll be fine. I think we have, yeah, we just need 20. We're good. No, please. Come back here, you rats. Alright, we're good. We're good. You're good. You're good. Alright. And now I can spin into the corner. Because we got what we wanted. Might as well get extra so we can buy more Hawk bombs later if we need it, but I'm not too worried. Whew. Solid shooting. Shame there's not enough. I don't think there's enough there to even get close. Oh. Oh god, my throat got a little bit phlegmy there. Ugh. Ugh. We're getting there though. Okay. Think we got it right? Yes! Oh no, not quite. Good enough. There we go. Yes! Okay. At least that's easy still. Thank goodness after the first time we didn't have any issues with getting into the base, because holy crap. I would be a little sad if I was having issues with that at this point. Okay. We don't need AGM because I don't think we want those. And then I need to save the Hawk bombs for specifically the landmines in level 6. Or the landmines in the... It's the blue-green level. Oh god. Ugh. I will say, whenever they start you off like going this fast, it always scares the crap out of me. This is very fast. Ugh. Oh god, that was close. Did not like that in the slightest. Jeez, man. That is extremely stressful. Oh, I slapped something. I don't even know what I hit at that point. That was just absolutely... That was maximum speed. Maximum velocity, as they say. God, Rare games back then. Rare had some crazy stuff, I will say. I feel like one of these days I do got to go through all of Rare's library of this era, up to like the Banjo games, because I did not get to own them when I was a kid. I never had them. Gotta get around to that sometime. There's actually a great number of classics I've never gotten to finish. I've checked them out and played them a little bit, you know, watched some gameplay on occasion, but definitely some classics I missed as a kid. And as a game designer too, because I feel like there are some games that as a designer I should just be playing, because even if I don't find my brain is like, oh, you know, gameplay wise I don't know if it fit me, it's like, well, you know, as a designer you should go do your due diligence and play these games, you know. Ooh. I think that's why I followed you. Yeah, probably. I know I played a couple other games while watching game devs. Yeah, because I know it's like, that's the thing. I know we've met before. I forget which game we started with. I think, trying to make sure I remember. Can you do the exclamation mark follow age? Because that might give me an estimate as to what game it might have been. I would like to say it's an older one, but part of me, let's see, 1 month, 12 days, 1 hour. That might not be accurate. I don't think, is it? I don't know. Oh god, I got hit by a missile. I don't know. Is that accurate? If it is, then what have I been playing a month ago? I mean, I was playing some cool stuff, but I'm trying to remember what I was playing. Because it's usually the Sunday games that it's like it's usually the Sunday games that get the rare gems out, not like just Rare the company, but rare gems. I'm trying to think. I wonder what I was playing then. Meow. Well, I know I was playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Legend of Dragoon a month ago. Brain's not working on me right now. I don't remember. Sunday games, I think my brain like locks in the best ones, and then some of them slip out of my head. Which is reasonable. I think after a certain point, you play enough games, you have to do a little bit more work to remember all of them. Do love Dragoon. Dragoon is really good though. I do love Legend of Dragoon. I will say that oh, I slid right into that one. That was my bad. Wah. Oh, okay, that's my bad. Always been an RPG guy. I do love my role-playing games. I think if you go through the history of my channel, both the VODs on YouTube and the streaming, which is basically just watching the VODs on YouTube, I think one of my favorite series overall, definitely, I think Skies of Arcadia might be like one of the best ones I've ever played overall. I think Skies of Arcadia and Legend of Dragoon have a lot in common. I love Skies. Skies is fantastic. I love that one. I played I remember I got the GameCube game as a Christmas present after, like, way after the fact. Like, I got it as a college student because I saw it in a game store and said, oh my god, I finally saw it again. And I was able to get that in F-Zero GX, and I was so happy. Current playthroughs, Romancing Saga 3. Oh! I've heard some good stuff about that one. I've heard good stuff about Romancing Saga. It's great but hard. Ah, I see. Honestly, that's kind of how I feel about Lies of P. So that was another one I played that I really liked. That one's more of an action game, but it still was really a lot of fun. I know I've played a lot of Atlas games, but Stellar Glow is like I think Stellar Glow out of all of the, even though it's Atlas published, not Atlas made, I count it because it kind of is the best thing one of the best things they've ever published. Even in comparison to like the Persona series and Shin Megami Tensei. I love my Shin Megami Tensei 5, but man, Stellar Glow is something really special though. It's one of those games that kind of proved the 3DS had some bangers that people needed to pay more attention to. And it is kind of the downside of me being a part-time streamer, so I can work on my actual work. So I can work on my projects and stuff, is that if I were able to stream more and I had the energy for it, I definitely would try to, you know, get more games in every year. Or play Xenogears. I have not, but I have seen I know I saw somebody playing it. Not like I watched it, but I knew somebody was playing it that I knew recently, but I don't remember who. Man, I love that game. I think the, like, Xenogears and... I don't know if... Xenoblade's not related, is it? I don't remember. I do not remember. I don't think they're related, though. I think it's just because my brain wants to think they're related, because Xeno is in the title, but that seems like a jump... That seems like a jump too far? Only in company? Ah, I see, okay. Okay, I see. Sort of like how Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy have similar... Oh, that's the first time I've failed docking in, like, so long. Oh, god dang it. Kind of sucks when you fail the part you've gotten so used to it. It kind of sinks a little. Alrighty, let's continue. So maybe that's saying, guys, Xenogears is Square Enix, Xenosaga is Namco, and Xenoblade is Nintendo. Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's interesting. That's kind of weird. I wonder why they separate like that. Huh. I don't know, it's kind of surprising. I don't know, that just seems like a strange... Seems like a strange way to do it, but I see it now. That's kind of cool. Do they share any... Because the company went from company to company. Ah, okay, okay. That makes sense. Because it was like a third-party publisher who jumped ship a couple times, as it were. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I'm just really hoping I get enough kills this one to get an extra life, because we do sorely need the extra tries. I think if I get to mission 8 again, like the second scientist, and I have enough lives to make it valid, I think I'll save state, but I'll only if I get that far and I feel like I have a shot. And even then, I might not need it. It's more for my peace of mind. I don't think I need it though. I shouldn't need it. I am strong. I am a strong, independent VTuber. Who don't need no company. Ooh. They have second party Nintendo. Oh, okay, I see. Why did I slide like that? I saw the bullet. I should have just stayed. Why, ODaM? You don't need to be greedy. We don't need to greed here. This boss is so easy. We don't need to greed. Yeah, see? Look. Easy. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Oh, we got an extra life, though. Nice! Alright, we're fine, we're fine. We'll take it. You don't need to charge $80 per game, no need to be greedy. Yeah, here's the thing, I will say, if price point wasn't enough to kick me out of some games, if, like, download size is one thing, but price point is another, and I think both are important factors to buying a game. And I think... I will say, as much I have some nitpicks about Claire Obscura, but charging $50 for AAA quality, while also being a very small company, absolutely fantastic. Some stellar behavior. I appreciate this. Don't say anything. I want to play it. I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna say I won't say anything. Don't worry. No, don't worry. I talked mechanically about it once, but it looks so good. The thing that I say is that it is audacious. That would be my non-spoiler review of it. Audacious. That's the word I would say with it. Nothing more, nothing less. Go play it. Like, if you have Game Pass, go play it. Go play it. If you have... I think it's Game Pass. I think it's on Game Pass. I know that it's on... I know that I have access to it, but... I don't know if it's because my friend bought it, or if it's because... Game Pass. I don't know. I was not checking. I just loaded it up and played. Very excited. But I think that it's beautiful when a game is able to do... Like, I think it's beautiful when a small group of developers are able to prove the potency of creativity and quality work. Putting the absolute best into what you can do. Stunning. Beautiful. Meow, meow. Good luck, mission 6. Okay, this is the supply drop one. With orange. Yes, we're back to orange. Finally, we're back to orange. I never thought I never thought, well, God bless America. Okay. You know, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. That's fine. We'll make it work. It's okay. Well, if I blast everything, I should theoretically have enough... I should have enough to make it happen. There we go. Nice. Oh, I got slapped. Oh, jeez. I got slapped for my hubris. I did not see the bullet properly. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's one game, though, that the devs deserve all of the praise they have received. I find that to be true of the devs that show real passion for the craft, not just for the industry. Because I think the industry and the craft are two different things now. Because having a passion for making games and wanting to make a fun, interesting time is a different craft than making a business decision. So I do find that is a separation now. Because I think some of the largest companies are forgetting that that's the point. Is that it's supposed to be as much as there is a science to making good games, it's also an art form. And I find that it's lost on those with a lot of money, that you don't just make art for money. Because when you make art for money and that's it, you start to do it less for yourself. And when you do it for yourself, it turns out a lot more beautiful. There's a beauty in art that is as much a piece of the artist as it is a piece of, you know, the world that they are inspired by. It's key. Even if that part of the world is France, inspiration is beautiful. I have such a complicated relationship with France, because, like, on the one hand, I like France. On the other hand, god dang it, France. It's like, I love French history. I like a lot of what France has done, and I like the artwork. I like the stuff. Like, heck, I have 2 paintings that are based on French models, like, to my right. They look beautiful. I love that. I like the stuff that Coco Adele did. It's also like, man, how come your history is so complicated? Why do you have to be why do you have to be so French about it? Okay. We're gonna do that. Just I shouldn't need it, but we're gonna have it. I don't need any bombs. I haven't used any. I don't need any. Oh, mission 7. Okay, this is skies turning red. Return to power draws near. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yep, it is. Okay, we're back. Ooh. I forgot that this is the one that's hard to look at. Oh god. Ah! Any music genres I don't like? I would say rap music, probably. Probably. Maybe. But it's like that. Even that's debatable, because there is some rap I'm okay with, but I feel like my problem is that when the lyrics don't mean anything, then you don't really need them. And in the case of stuff like where it's just about violence, it's like, okay, who cares? I guess mumble rap is kind of like the thing I'm not a fan of. Like, I like Run DMC, and I do like, oh, what's the name? There's a couple other ones that I'm actually kind of down for, but because I'm down for some of it, but it just, I'm not really a big fan of, like, I'm also not a big fan of, like, overtly, like, NSFW stuff, where it's like, okay, what are you even doing here, man? You know, it's like, there are some songs where some artists where I'm just like, eh. Okay, I am wasting my resources. This is bad. What happened? I, like, had a good run, and then I just immediately, like lost it. We might need to use the save state. But even then, it's like I said, I've also heard, like, there's rap in video games that I've actually been quite a fan of. Okay, you know what? That is not what I wanted to do. What did I do? What did I do? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I game overed. God dang it. I think I just screwed myself over too. Mad World has great up. Yeah, it's like, that's the thing. I think that there's like, with every genre, there's bad stuff and there's good stuff, but... Okay, well... Oof. I think I messed myself up with that. Okay. I think I need to... I will say, I do think I need to call it, because I am like... I'm absolutely tired myself out. Country loves some Western twang. I do like... Here's the thing, I do like country. I think country has some good stuff. I remember when I went to do horse riding at college, I did have quite a bit of fun listening to country music. And it's like, I think country music's nice because it's like, even if you don't know the artist and you're not differentiating, it blends together nicely. So if you have a country playlist on, it doesn't matter who's on, you know that you're at least going to get the same quality all the time, you know? It's very rare that anyone goes below the quality bar in country. Which is funny to say, but it's like, it's one of those genres that doesn't have, it doesn't really have bad artists, it's just that some of them sound the same. And that's not a bad thing. It's just like, oh yeah, they have this bar, you're never allowed to go worse than this. Most modern rap either just has no rhythm or meaning, or it's just to be safe, or just too safe, yeah. As long as they're annoying. Yeah, I think that's fair. I remember, there was actually a country artist I used to be friends with, he was a streamer, and I just kind of, it was just because we just kind of drifted, it was fine. But, he was pretty good. He was a country artist. He was actually like a country artist, and he was actually on TV. I went and looked it up. I was like, oh, hey, that's him. That's Grayson. I was just like, oh, hey, that's him. I was like, oh, hey, I talked to him on stream once. That was fun. I was in his chat once. That was fun. It's just like, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Alrighty. I don't have enough time to do another run. I will say, though, I want to... Maybe one day we will finish this game, but I had a lot of fun playing this, so this is good. I appreciate this. You know what I could do, actually? I think about it. Let me go get something. Let me go get something so we have some music to listen to while we're waiting. Here it is. Changing games. Really quick. Just so we have some music while I'm yapping. Yeah, there we go. Because I love this music. This music is bopping. Oh, pure nostalgia. Pure nostalgia. Bro brought this for me at a convention. Oh, I love this music so freaking much, dude. It's so cool. Glad you experienced Captain Skyhawk. I love it. I absolutely enjoyed it, and thank you so much for bringing it to my attention. You got me the box and book. Oof, yeah. Especially when we can get the originals. You know, it's like, oh. I'm a big fan of getting the originals when I can. When it comes to streaming, there are some concessions I have to make, so for the sanctity of the viewing process and stuff, but I do really like it when I'm able to play on original hardware when possible. But we make do. Golden 13 is crazy. It is crazy. I really want to learn how to play this game too at some point, but that'll be for another time. For now, though, let me see if anyone's on. Otherwise, I might just go to bed. Otherwise, I'll just go to bed. It'll be fine. But let me see if there's anyone on that we can raid to quickly, like. I see. I see a friend. I see a friend we can raid to. And we shall. Man, sprite art. We'll let this play out while I'm going off to find the raid. There we are. We'll raid to Alita, because Alita's great. Alrighty. Well, now whenever I see you guys next, goodbye for now and thank you so much. I'll see you soon.